This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop. Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River, a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be cow. The Mancow.
I guess we're going to have to start without him.
Hell yeah.
I just call about, you talk about racism all the time. And boy, Al don't miss a shot to throw a cheap shot at whites. He calls us crackers and he tells about, I like your show, but I get so sick of hearing him throw cheap shots at us. He shouldn't be doing it.
I've never said cracker in my life, son.
Well, unless you were going to have cheese
You're
and
full of beans.
Cracker Barrel. You said you want to go there.
No, don't you remember here a couple of weeks ago he yelled out, "I hate all crackers" about 3 or 4 times.
I don't recall that whatsoever, sir.
Yes, you have, sir. I just think that you got to stop throwing cheap shots at whites.
You must have me confused with somebody else, sir.
No,
but we certainly appreciate your phone call. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
You too, sir.
Oh, well, what? Would you just use the Jedi mind trick?
I don't know.
A little bit racist.
Well, you're a little bit too.
I guess we're both a little bit racist.
Admitting it is not an easy thing to do.
But I guess it's true.
Between me and you, I think everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. Doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes.
Al, you have said cracker, but only if you wanted like a Ritz. Am I right?
Or Triscuit.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You're cool.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I'm out.
No, I know the movie. No way I would be able to get that. No one's going to be able to get that. 6:10 right now. Let's go to... Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Thanks, I love your show.
Thank you, buddy. What are you doing today?
What's up?
Hey, bro.
Fine. What are you doing today?
I'm on my way to work out in Elburn, Illinois.
How was that? Good or awful?
Traffic's not bad this morning, so I can't complain.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting paid, man. All right.
That's right.
What do you think the movie is?
Is it Waiting?
Waiting. No, sir. Sorry to make you wait. Let's go to Montgomery. John, hello.
Hey, Mancow. Good morning. Love your show.
Good morning, man. Thank you.
I think the mystery movie is Dazed and Confused.
You know, the spiritual sequel to that movie is out right now, isn't it?
That's right.
Isn't that what they're saying?
Yeah.
This
And
Everybody Wants Some is?
said it was one of the
Two
best
flippers
movies
up?
of the year.
2 flippers
Not
up.
the
Yep.
best movie
It
of the year
is
so
not.
far.
That's right.
It is not
It's
Dazed and
not?
Confused. No.
What can I do for you today?
Hey, I'm calling about the job.
I'm sorry?
Hey, I'm calling about the job.
The job?
The salesman job.
Are you trying to speak with someone in particular, or...
I was just wondering what the draw was there.
Our draw is, I believe it's $1,000.
Hey, I'm going to sell the shit out of those cars.
That's awesome.
You know what? The person who's ready to answer all your questions is currently on the phone currently on the phone. Could you call us back in about 2-3 minutes?
Well, hey, are you one of the salesmen there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, do they have any problems there with the sniffles? Hello?
Hello?
How can I help you?
Hey, we just got disconnected.
Okay. I don't know. Was I talking to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you idiot.
But I was calling about the sales job, and the guy was letting me know if they had a problem there with the sniffles.
All right, who am I talking to? Who is
This is Marty.
Marty.
Hey, sometimes I have to go in the bathroom and sniff some of this magic powder.
Marty,
Gives me
Marty.
incredible energy. Hey, you know what's up, right, bro?
I'm getting a good laugh out of it. I enjoy the phone call. But
Hey, you have the sniffles too, right?
no, Marty, I don't do the stuff.
Oh, come on. Come on, man. Come on.
Sell the shit out of those cars.
This one a lot there, bro. I can tell you're a busy man, Marty. I'm going to let you go ahead and clear off the coffee table.
Hey, I'll do it right now.
Oh, no.
Hey, I just have one rule. When I get hired, I don't want to take any drug tests.
Hey, Marty, it's been a blast, brother. You have a great day.
Oh, he just had a blast. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A disturbing report, guys, from the American Kennel Club. Apparently, dogs are not man's best friend anymore.
What?
No, it's Pornhub.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of shocked to hear that myself, really.
Working harder than the bathroom air freshener a day after an open bar office party. He is the Mancow. Mancow on the loop.
So, Dave Grohl was in a throne, and now Axl Rose has hurt his foot, and he's singing from a chair. Me? Well, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed if I spent that money to finally see Guns N' Roses and Axl was sitting down. It's just me. It's me. Here is Dave Grohl. He loves his audience.
Hey! Hold on a second. Hold on. Shh, quiet. Hey, motherfuckers. Stop. No. You don't fight at my show, you asshole. Who's that right there? Let me see him. Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting? Let me see him. There's that guy in the striped shirt right there. Hey, motherfucker, look at you. Hey, look at me. Hey,
yeah.
In the striped shirt.
Yeah.
Look at me right here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Get the out of my show right now. Get the out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get the out of my show right now. You don't come to my show and fight. You come to my show and dance, you asshole.
I don't think people do go to a Foo Fighter show to dance.
I do.
It's not a dancing show for me.
Music.
Bob. B.O.B. Bob. Bob, are you there?
Yes.
Is this Inky Binky Bob or just Bob?
Donut Bob.
Hey, Bob, what's up?
It's actually Donut Bob.
Huh?
But anyway.
Yeah.
Donut Bob?
Yes, Donut Bob. Hi. That's because he sits on a hemorrhoid pillow and it looks like a donut. What's up, Bob?
I might have the name of the movie.
Yes.
Fast Time at Richmond High.
Fast Times at I can see Phoebe Cates coming out of the pool to this music.
Beautiful.
No, sir.
Yeah,
No,
it's
sir.
been on cable a lot.
No, sir.
Yeah, very nice.
No, sir. Nope, not Fast Times.
You.
And now it's time for
Thank
the
you, Bob.
Mancow Mystery
Bye,
Movie.
Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob.
See you, Bob.
You're cool.
See you, Bob.
If you know the answer, call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
You, I'm out.
Hey, I want to know, Kathy the Greek, what you learned from the Dr. Yates promotional announcement.
That you could get a free consultation.
Right, but what was the main point of it?
That it grows like weeds.
No. Al, do you know?
The Dr. Yates will fiddle with your part.
Yes, no. What do you think?
They use your own hair.
No.
That you'll look better than Big Goonie.
No, you
Don't
morons.
ask for anything for free
No.
or nothing comes free
Oh,
in this
yes.
world.
No, you're close.
No free brunch.
No free brunch.
Whoa.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Little something from Papa Mancow there. Papa Trump, man, his own kids aren't going to be voting for him in New York. His own kids aren't going to be voting for him. They're not registered Republicans.
They were, unaware of the rules, and they didn't register in time. So they feel very, very guilty. They feel very guilty, but it's fine. I mean, I understand that. I think they have to register a year in advance, and they didn't. So Eric and Ivanka, I guess, won't be voting.
Does Eric look like a homosexual vampire? Am I the only one who thinks that? Ivanka, very hot.
Very
incredibly hot.
I'd like to, and then I'd,
especially when she was having that baby.
Mike, hello. No, disgusting. Mike, hello.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Get ready, Love Cheese. When this guy gets the right answer, we're going to hit it. What's up, Mike?
Yeah, I got your mystery movie.
Come on.
Office Space.
No, but hit it, Love Cheese.
DJ Love Cheese remix.
Oh, yeah, it's a remix. Thomas Weed of Grass Valley, California. Guess what he got arrested for? I'm not kidding. It's true. I love this story. Thomas Weed of Grass Valley.
Wow.
As if he had a choice. Really, with that.
Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
Plural marriage suffers a defeat in a Utah courtroom. A federal appeals court has just dismissed a decision that decriminalized polygamy in the state. The ruling is a defeat for the family from the TV show Sister Wives.
Bryan Adams fans will not be watching him in
so
concert
lucky.
in Biloxi, Mississippi this Thursday as initially scheduled.
The Justice Department says it's reached a $5 billion settlement with Goldman Sachs over those mortgage-backed securities that contributed to the housing collapse.
What Donald Trump and Ted Cruz have called for, a return to waterboarding of terror suspects, is being rejected by CIA Director John Brennan, who says even if ordered to by the next president, his agency will not engage in that tactic.
Secretary of State John Kerry visited the official memorial site in Hiroshima, the most senior U.S. official to visit the memorial in that city leveled by an atomic bomb the U.S. dropped.
NASA says its Kepler spacecraft, 75 million miles from Earth, is now back online. It had switched into emergency mode last week. The craft has been on the hunt for planets that are like Earth.
I got dirty laundry here. Hugh Jackman. You think he likes women?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think he married that old lady as a whatever.
No. I think he's
there's
very
pictures of him in St. Bart's, a beach I've been on.
Okay.
He's 47. She's 60.
Okay.
I think I think it hurt his career. I mean, he's done great, but I think it hurt his career. I'll tell you what. Antonio Banderas
Oh, yeah.
was the hottest thing on earth,
Yeah.
and then married. Ugh.
But in the movie Milk Money, she was hot. She was hot in Milk Money.
Oh, Tom Jones. You guys know Tom Jones?
Oh, sure.
You don't have to be beautiful.
He was married for 59 years. His wife died yesterday.
Oh. One of the nicest guys we've ever
he's
had
great.
here.
He's
And a
great.
complete and total professional.
Yeah, the Welsh Wang, we called him. And I'm telling you, Bobby Slayton, the comedian, his wife passed away after a car accident in Mexico. We love Bobby, and we wish him the best.
Turn me out.
So, I don't know if you heard me, but right as I was turning down the mic, it's very professional. I cleared my throat right as we went to the last break, and I just looked it up on the internet, and apparently I have lung cancer.
What?
You ever look up anything on the internet?
I know. Right now, I have a brain tumor.
I'm telling you, the White Sox fans yesterday that we talked to, I got a lot of comments about this.
Very charming.
I'm embarrassed.
It is very embarrassing.
And when it was over, I thought, boy, I think I prefer the Cubs now. I've been a Sox fan for
This
a
would
long
be the
time.
year to like the Cubs.
Everything I heard yesterday.
I may have to jump. The quality of these people, I hope they hear themselves and go, my God, am I that stupid?
Gross.
Really?
Go White Sox!
Yeah, f***ing White Sox, baby! Woo! Opening day, mother.
You guys excited for opening day?
Hell yeah, we're f***ing wasted.
I want to take my kids to anything near like this. Can you pause this? Can you pause this? So, I'm just telling you, as a father in that neighborhood,
Yeah.
okay?
Right.
So you've got that team in that neighborhood,
Right.
these people talking,
Right.
and now they've decided they want to begin a relationship with Chance the rapper. I think it's a huge mistake. I really do. I think it's a. What family is going to want to go to that neighborhood where they celebrate the rapper Chance? Excuse me, Chance the rapper.
Yeah.
Reverse that.
White Sox! White Sox!
I understand wanting to be hip, but
Well,
We're trying to target a different demo.
Well, the different
they're
demo.
not going to the games anyway.
The what?
They're not going to the games anyway.
What do you mean they're not going to the games? Who? Families?
These families that you're saying who's going to go to the games with the transfer rapper demo there?
Families don't go to the Sox games
anyway.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
ridiculous. I think they're making it.
25,000 empty seats.
They're making it. Well, that's right. So I guess you go for the crowd that will chase away everybody else.
You go all April and May for like $19. So.
Nobody wants to be around.
Great deal.
Nobody wants to be. No, I'm sorry. Nobody wants to be around that crowd.
Right.
You can't take your kids into that.
We have great food.
Oh,
by the way,
food.
all the people buying
all
the people buying the Chance the Rapper designed hats.
Yeah.
White guys.
He's a really big deal right now. His dad is a very high-ranking person in the city.
Oh, well, then I didn't know that. He's great then. He's
Chance
fantastic.
And we're drunk, and one of my girls is like some dude in the bathroom. But
Listen to these people. Would you want your kids around this?
Yeah.
Wait, she has a man?
She has a man, and she's married, and she got a separate baby daddy, and she's totally doing some guy in the bathroom.
Wow.
I know. Only on the south side. Only on the south side.
You got a lot of balls, sir. You're wearing a Cubs hat at White Sox opening day.
The White Sox.
Why are you here?
For the South Side girls. Yummy, yum.
Oh, you like South Side girls?
Thicker the booty. Game on.
You know, a lot of people say that all the hot girls are at the Cubs games. I don't agree with that. There's a lot of really hot girls here at the Sox games.
There's some hot girls, but they're next to the hot dog stands and the sausage tanks. They're ready. They're ready for the sausage.
You think the Cubs are going to go all the way?
All the way, man. Just like these Southside girls.
Oh, the Southside girls are easy?
Very easy. Give them some sausage and a beer, and it's game on.
So the girls here are much easier than the girls at the Cubs games?
Any girl at a baseball game, day drinking's down to so it's all a good time. They're all ready to party. It's like Nintendo, Duck Hunt. They're all ready for some action, so it's all easy.
You excited about opening day?
I am now. I'm just glad they got rid of that piece of LaRoche and his douchebag son.
Oh, you weren't happy that Adam LaRoche retired because he couldn't bring his son to the ballpark every day?
He could take his $13 million and suck it.
So you think the White Sox did the right thing?
Absolutely.
You have a beer in your hand. What are your plans for after the game?
About 6 more of these and get some.
Oh, you want to get laid too?
Of course.
Seems like everyone I'm talking to wants to get laid.
That's part of opening day, baby. Score on the field and off.
A lot of hot ass in there. Hot ass in here.
All right, sir, it's White Sox opening day. What are you expecting from the White Sox?
Of course they're going to f***ing win, man. The Cubs suck, man, and they're not going to even get close to the Cubs. They suck.
So in order for the Sox to be good, that means the Cubs have to suck, right?
Exactly. Here's the bottom line. The Sox are going to win the f***ing World Series, and the Cubs suck. And the Cubs can my
All right, I found 2 very attractive girls at the White Sox game. You guys are just here together?
Yes.
Are you guys a couple?
No, I don't like I like the
Would you ever hook up with a guy who likes the Cubs?
Does he stop having sex with men, or am I just like a side piece? I don't understand.
So you're saying all guys who like the Cubs are gay?
They might like
I live 3 blocks from Wrigley Field, and I don't even want to share some of the things I've seen.
What have you seen?
I saw a guy with a Sammy Sosa jersey getting by a guy with a Gary Wood jersey 3 blocks from the field. Like, that wasn't Boys Town yet, so that wasn't acceptable. But let me tell you something. That was not okay. My eyes are scarred. I don't know what to do with the rest of my life. You wouldn't see that on the Sox side. If that happened on the Sox side, you get knocked out.
Kerry Wood's a friend of the show, so you said at least the Kerry Wood guy was the top,
right? Let me
right?
tell you something. The last name means something. Kerry Wood, you were in charge, let me tell you that.
What are your thoughts on the White Sox and the Cubs?
Yeah, they suck. Cubs fans right here, mother. Y'all, you gotta be Sox all day, bro. You got to.
Have you ever had to fight a Cubs fan?
No, not yet, but I'm down for it.
What's your final message for Cubs fans?
This.
Yeah, I think adding a rapper to the mix is a good idea. I think that'll be good for the Sox. All right, we take your calls coming up. Sports headlines. Albert, what do you got, man?
A near no-hitter at the Cubs home opener.
Wow. You ready to jump ship? You ready to jump ship?
Jump ship?
Yeah.
To what?
Come on.
What?
Jump ship.
Let's break free is what I'm telling you. Let's get out of here. Let's kick off these chains. Kick off the Cumulus chains. We'll get a boat out in Lake Michigan. We'll start our own pirate radio station. What do you think of that?
All right, there you go.
Huh? You high-fiving mother effer. You know what I'm saying. We'll play real rock and roll in this bitch.
Don't mess with Metallica in the digital age. Next, in Loop Rock History.
Yeah.
Today in Loop Rock history.
Here's your Loop Rock history, and let's head back to April 12th on this day back in 2000. Metallica filed a lawsuit against a file-sharing company named Napster for copyright infringement. On top of it, they also sued Yale, USC, Indiana University for the same thing because kids in dorm rooms were stealing their music. It all went down when their song I Disappear for the Mission Impossible soundtrack was receiving radio airplay. The only problem was they hadn't released it yet. So Lars, as he does, took control and started snooping around and found out that the song, along with the entire discography, was free for download on a little place called Napster.
I remember
Metallica filed suit at the U.S. Court of California, alleging that Napster violated 3 areas of law: copyright infringement, unlawful use of digital audio interface devices, and, here's the good one, the Racketeer Influence on Corrupt Organizations Act, or RICO. Long story short, Metallica won the suit, an undisclosed settlement was reached, and Metallica went on their merry way. Or so they thought. The backlash? Well, it was immediate. Lots of fans and fellow artists thought the band was being a bunch of greedy jerks. But you know what, everybody? Stealing is stealing, and Metallica got their way on this day, back in 2000. And that's your Loop Rock history, and I'm Tim Virgin.
Nick. Hello.
Yeah?
Hello.
Hi. Mancow, love you. Love your show.
Hello, Nick. What's up?
So I went out with this super hot chick, and all she did was look at her phone the whole time. We've been on several dates, and always the same. So what does this mean when a girl is on her phone through the whole date? Even though, we've been out a few times. All I can see is her face, illuminated by blue. It's like, it's ridiculous. Hello?
What it means is she's a young girl, right? She's younger than you.
That's what they do.
That's what they all
That's
do.
all they do.
And
He's
I'm
probably swiping right while you're on the date with her.
I'm telling you, it's something, isn't it? I look around restaurants, I look around fun events, I look around concerts. Everybody's looking at their phone. I went to a concert recently, and my buddies were all looking at their phones the whole time. Pictures.
Everybody has to check into places. Everybody has to post photos.
It's all about them. Gotta be important.
They need validation. Absolutely. It's disgusting.
Checking in is the most loserish thing ever.
Having said that, it's very I'm a hypocrite. I do it all the time.
Having said that, I do it at Yelp. On Yelp all the time. Follow me on Yelp. That's one of my fun.
Oh man, that looks like a great restaurant.
That is so fun. That is so fun.
Justin Hayward?
Yelping.
And that looks like Mancow.
Yeah. I took Justin Hayward there. That's right. I took Justin Hayward there, the lead singer of the Moody Blues, to New Orleans. Yeah. Anyway, look, guys, the point is, I'm hypocritical. Yes, I do it. Did you see on Shark Tank the No phone?
Yo, that was awesome.
What's that?
It's a piece of plastic. It looks like it's shaped like a phone, but it's not a phone.
Okay.
To get you used to not using your phone. Really stupid. They have the selfie upgrade, which is a mirror.
That's really funny. Wow.
We got to do something to get rid of. Seriously. You know how much it hurts me, baby, when I'm trying to talk to you and I'm laying behind you and you're just texting all your friends? Seriously.
What?
And I'm trying to get up on that. You know what I'm saying, babe?
What?
It bothers me. I want us to have more face-to-face time.
Hold on. Where are we right now? I need a location.
Why don't you look at me anymore when we make love?
I'm feeling happy.
What?
Can I put that down as my emotion?
What?
Feeling happy.
You're not paying
attention.
attention. She doesn't listen to me. She just looks at the phone. Axl Rose, he is delightful. Axl Rose, he's a charmer.
To the landmass security, I'm going home.
Stop! We got a couple major assholes down here, like this guy, who's a bloody mess right now. I want to thank you guys for f***ing up this up. Hey, you want to flip me up? Come up here, little punk. You are a stupid mother. You just had the kicked out of you, and you keep asking for more. I just got him to get off of you, and you won't stop, you stupid.
Interpreter, please. We have some really stupid people here tonight.
Hay alguna gente estúpida esta noche.
Who think that throwing things at the stage will relate into a better show.
Si ustedes siguen tirando cosas, no podremos hacer un show bueno.
It won't happen that way.
No podrá ser así.
Because we will go home.
Porque nos vamos a ir a casa.
Don't try me.
No, no lo hagan.
Interpreter, if you want to throw another bottle, we will.
I can't wait till the Loop brings him to town at Soldier Field.
Come on, this is awesome.
In his wheelchair.
Makes an interpreter swear at the crowd.
You see somebody throwing, spitting, lighting on fire.
Si ven a alguien tirando algo, escupiendo o haciendo algo malo,
Beat the out of them.
échenlo.
That's where Donald Trump got that. Dr. Treacle, how is Axel's foot?
Axel sustained a fracture of the fifth metatarsal, which is one of the bones in his foot. So Axel underwent what we call an open reduction internal fixation, where we go in and we put the bone pieces back together and realign them, and we placed plate and screws in order to hold them in place while it's healing. So right now he's in a cast, and we're limiting how much weight he's putting on it, so he's having his set, I think, designed for the stage so he can perform for everyone still. He'll be limiting the weight on the front part of the foot for about 4 weeks, and then we'll let him gradually progress from there so we can get him back to his stage-ready action.
.643 sports headlines coming up. Traffic with Kathy the Greek. ADD News coming up. Oh, and great news. Great news for those of us who get to drive in this city. 50 more miles of bike lanes.
Cannot stand those bike lanes.
50 more miles of bike lanes. Just remember this, folks. The government hates you. What else can explain the way we get treated in this city?
How many people have you almost killed because you made a right turn and there was a cycle coming up on your right?
What more do you need to know? This city hates you. They want your money. That's it. 50 more miles of bike lanes. Why?
It's ridiculous.
This city is frozen most of the year. You can't drive a bike here. And the guys that drive bikes are assholes.
They are.
Give them more, you hipster assholes. God. Okay, I'm calm now. Zach, hello. Zachary.
Zach's a bike rider.
Oh, William.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Zach.
Mancow, love your show, brother. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm doing great. Feeling great.
Feeling great. You always sound great.
I'm telling you, man, Kathy just gave me a happy ending and at the beginning of the show, which is ironic, but I'm just...
Can I get one of those?
Stress-free? I'll do it for you. Hell, I'll do it for you. I love my fans. Love my fans. I'll rub one out for you.
We love you, Mancow.
Oh, thank you, brother. I got to tell you, thank you. My timing a little bit off there with the song, but that's okay.
It's all right.
Again. No, it's all
just
right.
To let you know, I'm
The
22,
hell,
man, and I love your show. Every morning on the way to school, it's absolutely fantastic. Keep
Brother,
it
I'm
up,
going to
man.
prevent you from being a dumbass. That's what this show's
Yes,
going to
you
do for
are.
you. That's what this show's... We're going to give you a dose of common sense, and I'll give you a happy ending if you want to come over before school.
Sweet.
I'll have to check your ID, though. Oh, no, I mistimed the songing because it's live. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hold on. We're live. Hey, David Letterman is 69.
Oh, wow.
And I'm trying to hire him to be Santa this year for my kids. Just wants to look like Santa, I guess. Anyway, Zach, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Hey, what do you think?
I'm actually...
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to have to... I timed it off again wrong. We'll have to restart that music. That's okay. That's okay. What's up? What's up?
All right, I'm actually right outside of class. I told my teacher to hold on because I'm talking to the Mancow right now.
Can I talk to your teacher?
That may be very possible. Let me ask him. Give me just a moment.
What kind of class is that?
We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Diesel tech.
Oh, my diesel tech. My grandfather was a diesel fitter in World War II.
Hold on, let me ask.
Do you know what a diesel fitter is?
No, I do not.
He would hold up panties for women and go, diesel fitter.
You know,
thank you.
I'm on the phone with Mancow right now. Would you like to speak to Mancow? No. I got to teach a class.
Tell him we're saluting great teachers today, and I'll buy him lunch if he'll come on.
I think he's a little pissed at me. But...
Oh, okay. Well, sorry then. He just missed out on lunch then.
Yep.
What are you going to do? And I thought it was going to be a sexy young lady teacher. I was going to play hot for teacher.
I wonder what he looks like.
Okay, hold on. Shut it down. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Zach.
Yeah.
I'm glad we inspire you.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you, man. So what's the answer to the contest?
I want to say The Breakfast Club.
No. Hang on, we're going to give you something anyway. Give him something anyway. What do you say? Come on.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop. If Nostradamus was alive, he would have told you yesterday that today's Mancow show would be kicking all forms of ass right now. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop, the world's greatest rock and roll radio station.
So, Dark Side of the Moon syncs up perfectly with Star Wars The Force Awakens, they're saying now. You got the new DVD? You can play it 3 times during the movie, and the lyrics match up to what's happening. Fascinating.
So I need more money. Said that the other night. Some guy goes, money can't buy you happiness. I'd like to do my own research on that. Someone's always got to say that, though. I don't know. It's just self-righteous or whatever. Money can't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you happiness. Okay, but can I be sad in a nicer apartment? That's what I want. I want to be sad in a nice... I have a tiny apartment. And you got to walk 5 flights of stairs to get to it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, 5 flights of stairs to get to a tiny apartment. So it's exhausting, then disappointing. It's like taking a really long, hot bus trip to Denny's.
My wife here wants to sing a song from the North Shore of Chicago. Honey?
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.
You. And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You're cool.
Think you know the answer?
We're going to do it.
Cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I'm out.
Coming up, a guy doing a Sarah Palin porno now that she's back in the news. The Sarah Palin porno coming up next here on The Loop. Sports headlines coming up with Al Roker Jr.
A near no-hitter at the Cubs home opener.
Was it fun? You have fun?
It was fun.
Yeah. You see April out there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What an opening, huh?
Can't miss her.
What an opening. That Cubs opener. Anyway, new report says Donald Trump is not as charitable as he claims, but look, we all witnessed he donated an extra 15 minutes of his fame to Sarah Palin. I think he's very charitable. And a Chicago radio legend has died. And normally, this is what you would hear. Woo! Yeah! Yes! He flew his plane into what? Oh, that overrated asshole. Goodbye.
Aww.
No, that's what you'd normally hear from me. That's what you'd normally hear.
Right.
But this time, nah, he was a white hat competitor, right?
That's right.
There's black hat competitors, there's white hat competitors that are your buddies. And a radio legend in Chicago has died. And Kathy, you were very close with him. Al knew him for how many years?
30.
We'll talk about him, and I dedicate my program, well, our program, to him today. We'll do that next, right here on The Loop.
He's the Mancow on The Loop.
97.9 The Loop.
A Cumulus station. This is WLUP-FM, Chicago. The Mancow on The Loop.
I go downtown and roam around, but every street I walk, I find another dead end. I'm on my own.
David Cassidy. He likes to drink and drive. And he goofs up a lot. When he can't sing, he blames the soundboard. He's done that for 20 years. Or the guitarist is off. Every show he's a temper tantrum because he can't sing anymore. David Cassidy. Partridge Family, 66 today. Son of Jack Cassidy and Shirley Jones. Jack Cassidy, did you read the Shirley Jones book?
I heard it was juicy as hell.
It was Jack Cassidy what can I say? Making love to himself in front of their fireplace that you could walk into. And he's rubbing himself. He doused the living room with kerosene, and he goes, "I am God." Wow. That's one of the scenes.
Wow.
So Cassidy's having a birthday, and Stephen Wright was just at the Arcada Theater for a sold-out show. So it all comes together right now.
That was the Partridge Family's Doesn't Somebody Want to Be Wanted, followed by Edison Lighthouse's Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes, as K-Billy's super sounds of the 70s weekend just keeps on trucking.
You. And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
You're cool.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
You, I'm out.
Stacey, what do you think the movie is?
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Thank you.
I think it's Dazed and Confused.
No, it's not. Thank you very much. It's not Dazed and Confused, and we appreciate you listening. Did I ever tell you before I came up with Mancow and this radio show that just got me, really my life was a sex me go round. Leonardo DiCaprio seriously would have been jealous of the supermodels that I was. Oh, man, lean her up against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Did I ever tell you that I used to wander around Hollywood picking up copious amounts of beautiful women by claiming that I was Charlton Hepburn, the bastard child of two Hollywood legends? It's all in my new book. Listen, I pretty much hate everybody else on the radio. I give you Brandmeier with his fake rub-on tan and his jag-off attitude. Mm-hmm. Steve Dahl, the former cokehead, bloated loser, still coasting on fumes from 30 years ago. At least he wears really cool Hawaiian shirts. So clever. It's so funny. It's so funny to be a fat guy in a Hawaiian shirt. Anyway, there are a few people I like. Gary Meyer, Rokan, Kevin Matthews has become a friend.
Mike North.
I like Mike, sure. I am pissed that he has a better sandwich than me. I really am pissed.
Yeah, delicious. I don't blame you.
The Pepe over Tony's. Son of a bitch. How did he come up with a better sandwich?
That olive spread.
Oh, it's so good. You got to ask for the olive spread.
And it's affordable too, right?
You got to ask for the olive spread.
Mancow sandwich is white fish with capers.
Like Larry David.
No, it isn't, you jerk. But there's white hat competitors, and I want to tell you, I want to dedicate the show to Doug Banks. Doug Banks was a radio guy, and that's it. I like him.
Doug liked you, too. He listened to the show whenever he was in Chicago.
I know he did. Was he Chinese? Was he part Chinese? He looks like he's part Chinese.
He was on the show several times. I would book him for a Daytona 500 preview. He was a huge NASCAR fan.
And you worked with him with Janet Davies?
For 10 years.
10 years.
He was an incredible person. So smart, so funny, so sweet, so thoughtful. He had a gift that not many people have. You would mention a minute detail about your life, and he would remember it and ask you about it 2 months down the line. He was just so... He's so talented.
It almost sounds like you like him more than you like working with me. I just...
Cut to when Mancow dies. Someone interviewing Kathy. So how was Mancow?
Yeah.
He was good.
How old was he? How old was Doug? 57. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
57.
Yeah.
That's not too far from your age, right?
No, I'm 27, so it's 30 years. But
how would you live your life differently?
If I knew I was dying at 57, that's a great question. See ya. See you later.
You'd stop working.
Oh, are you kidding?
I don't believe that, not even for a minute. You're
a
radio guy,
No,
Mancow.
no.
You're going to do this till the day you die.
Kathy,
it's in your blood.
Kathy, 7:05 right out the loop. Kathy, you forget. I quit 2 Octobers ago, and I didn't miss it.
But why'd you come back?
When they wanted me to do this... Because it's the loop and it's rock and roll, and they said I could do what I want.
Exactly, and next time it's going to be another radio station because it's so and so.
No, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. And when this is done, this is it. Hopefully, Abe will step up. Although, basically, based on his bleeping skills and his conversation with Cubs and Sox fans, I'd say he's that may never happen. But that podcast will be. I mean, he'll have
a great podcast.
Yeah, it's great.
Lot of people listen
it's great.
to it.
I don't want to talk about morons podcast. I want to talk about Doug Banks is dead. Is that all? Anything else, guys?
He had
Al,
a great podcast.
Al, you knew him for 30 years.
It hit me very hard. He's always very, very kind to me. It's just when I started my career, he was doing mornings at GCI when I was at GCI, and
that was when you were known as the Black Panther,
that was when I was,
the Whitey Slayer.
That was.
He had a baseball bat with barbed wire on it. Al used to go around and beat up white people. He called it Lucille. They've stolen that idea for Walking Dead, but he used to walk around white neighborhoods in Chicago, him and Doug Banks beating up whiteys.
Is that right?
No. Trying to make this interesting. Al, let's not get too...
no, but
the
what I'm saying...
Dad, right? That's what they called him. The Dan
Weren't you
Ryan
Rerun Junior and you wore all green?
But, thank you. This is trying to be serious here. But
go ahead. Get it over with.
No, but it hit
This
me
is not a
very
serious
hard
show.
because... You know, I am Doug Banks without the money or the fame.
The looks.
And the talent.
Talent the talent.
He's talking about diabetes.
or the
His friend just died.
the resources.
Yes.
Me too. So
it hit close
it's
to home
very,
because you have
so
diabetes.
it's very scary to me.
The diabetes, huh?
Yes. Because I knew Doug when he was I mean, he used to be a big old boy. He used to be fat like me. And he lost all that weight.
By the way, that's my favorite book.
He lost it.
Fat Like Me.
He lost it a long time ago,
Al,
so I thought he was doing better.
Al, here's my question for you. I mean, I don't even have to ask. I see it. African Americans love sugar. At least in this city, they eat a lot of sugar, man. And is that what's causing the diabetes so heavily, so out of control in the black community?
Sugar and
processed foods
and fast food. Go into the hood, and all you see are 32-ounce generic pops for 99 cents.
Right. Now, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? See, I love when I hear that. Well, you go into the hood, look at all we get. Well, that's because that's what you support.
But
if you supported healthy restaurants, they'd be there making money. That's what the community is supporting. So,
don't you feel badly making fun of Al now about his sugar, his diabetes?
You mean calling him sugar bear and stuff?
Yes.
Should I?
Yes.
Well, Kathy, we have to laugh or we'd go insane. You can't take this seriously. And, I got to tell you, everyone on earth is going to die.
Maybe that's why I'm going insane.
Life is 100%. You're going insane? Life.
Yeah, but I'm not the one who's laughing.
Life is... Well, I guess if I lost my foot like Sugar Bear over there...
feel great.
If I lost my foot like Sugar Bear, I probably wouldn't... I probably wouldn't be laughing. But why are you looking at me so seriously? It's a stupid show. I'm just saying, Kathy, that we've got to laugh. Because life is short. 57 years, Doug Banks, we dedicate this program to him today. And, Al, how are you doing with your diabetes? When's the other foot coming off?
Hopefully never. I've been doing very well.
I love that.
I have a doctor's appointment
Thanks for the
tomorrow.
update.
That sucks because we have another live show. I thought we were going to throw out his other foot.
I know.
Bear smells
Blood Sugar Bear.
And he can't resist.
Yay, yay!
And when he's on the John, he's dropping bombs. His colon's pissed.
Ouch!
His blood sugar is high, and he's adding up those chins. Now we're here at Loop Fest, cutting off his limbs. Al Roker's foot is coming off.
Here you go.
The person that won his foot didn't want his foot. I understand it. I would have said it was off the set of Roots. But let me ask you this. Do you think we should take it to our big bash?
We should.
Let's get it in the video, the Night Ranger video. I'll dance with it. I'll dance with it.
But now he's gonna get handicap parking.
Do you get handicap parking now, or have you not done that yet? That involves paperwork
not
and
everybody
work.
on the show can have handicap parking, now can they?
So you know something? Now should we feel sorry? Should we feel sorry for Al? Should we feel sorry for Abe the Chameleon? The way these people eat, it's unbelievable. Have you seen the way they eat?
Yes.
I mean, that's an early death. Sorry.
Well, I'm proud of Al because he's trying to fix it.
Yeah, I know. He only had a dozen donuts yesterday. So,
Mancow.
Yes, thank you very much.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
What is this for Kiss tickets?
You
You can't buy them yet. You can win them.
Now with 312.
Why am I yelling?
Rock or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I'm out.
Listen, man, you're not here for a long time, but I believe we're here for a good time. And me, I'm going to get my kicks before this whole shiznit house goes up in flames. I don't think we have that long. Love and live as much as you can every moment. Doug, Banks, this show's for you today.
You stop drinking beer when you die. You stop being here when you die. Some people cry.
Al, when your mama, Black Betty, died, how did that change you? When your dad died, how did it change you guys?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
It made me think about mortality.
Me too. It made me think that tomorrow may never come, so live for the now.
Guys, let's take our clothes off and have an orgy right now. Come on.
Yes!
Let's forget all the social mores. We don't know when this... Come on. The sexual tension here is unbelievable. I get first dibs on you, though, Abe.
Hell yeah.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Young talking. Is your mattress too firm? All you do is young talking. Cause you toss and you turn.
I'm a naturally happy soul, and I feel like people that are miserable are maybe more entertaining, more intriguing with their bitching and pet peeves. Is me being happy all the time, does it get old, Kathy?
No, of
Seriously.
course not.
Maybe if I was
love that you're
tired
happy.
again, I would be more on edge. But now, Dr. Levine got my pee-pee problem fixed. And I should get up 8 times a night. Now it's twice a night. I wish it was nothing a night, but then again, I shouldn't drink, copious amounts of beer right before I go to bed. It's my own damn fault. I know that. Anyway, and now Mattress Firm. Guys, I'm laying there in bed last night, and I'm thinking what I have not said about Mattress Firm.
Okay.
Enough. You know what changed my life is I would, it's a common thing. Jimi Hendrix and others, you burp up puke and you die.
Right.
It's a very common thing.
Right.
The lead singer of AC/DC.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. Guys, I would...
Janis Joplin, too, I believe, died that way.
Yeah, I would...
You have an acid reflux
if she had
problem.
just shared a sandwich with Karen Carpenter, they'd both be alive. It's my favorite joke. Anyway, I'm telling you, I would just... The acid, I don't have it anymore.
Because
and
you
I
elevate the base?
I couldn't gobble enough antacids.
Right. It did nothing for you.
So I just and it's you can't even tell looking at the mattress, but just it's 2 notches, 1, 2, the setting 1, 2,
right. And
my head is elevated enough now, and I guess pillows didn't do it, that I don't wake up with this burning fire in my chest.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I know you don't recommend having a TV in the bedroom, but it's also great to watch TV.
I'm sure, but see, but you're a single guy. You're a single guy, and of course, Kathy's never really alone in that bed. She's got her friend.
I do.
I don't understand. It's so weird, that extra attachment. It looks like a vomiting cucumber. Very strange. Maybe its head needs to be jacked up a little bit on. Anyway, I got a great mattress tonight. And the yawning. Stop yawn talking. Queen mattresses right now, $179.99.
Wow, that's
that
cheap.
low, yes.
Nice.
And no financing for up to 5 years. It's the final days of the Tempur-Pedic or Beautyrest Black Hybrid mattress set sale. You got to replace your mattress every 8 years. And don't forget, the new Ice HD memory foam keeps your body temperature cool and you sleep a lot better. So it's been life-changing for us. Mattress Firm, save money, sleep happy.
Young talking. Is your mattress too firm?
Wow. What's that Ralphing cucumber doing under the desk there, Kathy?
We're going to your place, and now you got to freak me out.
It's Tickle Yourself Tuesday. Yes. The Mancow on 97.9. The Loop. Mancow.
Jackie O was pretty hot in her day. I don't know. I don't think there's been another politician as hot. Sonny Bono, maybe. Cesar Capone, welcome to the program.
Well, I thank you, sir.
Well, you're offering how much for Sarah Palin to do an adult movie with you? What is it?
It's up to $3 million. We could probably get a little bit more because I understand she's pretty affluent, so we don't want it to be looked upon as a joke. So we could probably get up to about $4 million. But right now the offer is $3 million. and $100,000 for her husband, Todd.
I got a copy of your letter, Juneau, Alaska, and it goes on, and this is completely legitimate. We are prepared to put the money in escrow immediately. Please take this into consideration. We would like you to become our newest adult star. You would have to be with male talent other than your husband. So we are prepared to kick in an extra $100,000 for your husband, Todd. He could star in the movie as well. We will also give him a brand new Arctic Cat snowmobile to sweeten the deal.
Todd's going, honey, you should do it.
I am anxiously awaiting your reply, Cesar Capone. Cesar funny, but then again, what a dirtbag.
Do you know if she's seen the request?
Well, when she was down here in Florida, we were getting reports that she was making sure that we weren't in the crowd, trying to heckle her. So,
well, here's the hypocrite, Mancow. Here I am, okay? I think this guy's scum. I think it's awful. And yet...
Buy that movie in a second.
I'd watch it.
In a second.
Oh, I'd watch it.
The Mancow. Live from the deadliest city in North America. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Supermarket, this is Jackie. How may I help you?
Yeah, you got chicken legs?
We got chicken legs?
Do you got chicken legs?
Yeah, we
Oh.
got chicken legs.
Is that why you never wear shorts? You got a nice ass. I wish you'd wear shorts more. Stupid.
Come on, Meat Department.
You got chicken legs?
Yes, I do.
I don't care. I think you ought to wear shorts more often. You're a handsome man. Yeah, you got chicken legs?
Let me get the meat department.
No, hello?
Yes.
Do you have chicken legs?
You should have
Thank
time.
you for calling. Chrissy speaking.
Yeah, you got chicken legs?
I want to know who this is.
My name is Gary. You got chicken legs?
Just a minute. Good morning, meat department.
Yeah, you got chicken legs?
Do I have chicken legs? No, I have camel legs.
I like that camel. You got chicken legs?
Yeah, we do. You want the whole leg, or do you want the drums inside?
I'd like to start at the leg and work myself up to a perfect ass. You ought to wear a bathing suit more often. You're a good-looking woman.
Now, how do you know?
I've been in there. I like to come in and check out your meat. You check out mine, I'll check out yours. Listen, you got chicken wings?
Wings?
Yeah, you got chicken wings?
Yes.
How'd you pick up the phone? Was it tough?
Yeah. We have chicken wings, and we have drums and thighs on the ad.
Uh-huh. How about butt steak or skirt steak?
Oh, no, we don't have any skirt steak.
You ever wrap your lips around a big Italian sausage?
Can I help you?
Supermarket?
Yes?
Do you have chicken legs?
You have to talk to the meat department.
Talking to you.
Well, I don't know, sir. I'm in the flower shop.
Haven't you seen them when you're in the shower?
Hey, Al, you ever watch that History Channel?
Yes.
I've watched probably hundreds of hours about Hitler.
Yes.
And I'm beginning to think he was difficult. Not easy to deal with now.
It's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr.
Geraldo Rivera accused Ted Cruz of being an anti-Semite. So, Cruz hit back, though, vicious. You know what he accused Geraldo Rivera of?
What?
Being Geraldo Rivera. That's got to hurt.
Open wide for Chunky.
7:23 with Big Al Roker in the Mancow Sports Center.
Home opener for the Cubs against the Reds last night. And it takes until 2 outs in the 7th inning until the Cubs even got their first hit.
April was there. What an opening.
Yes.
April
Fantastic
Rose.
opening. So it took until 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th for them to get a hit.
Wow.
They tie the game in the 7th. Then Addison Russell stepped to the plate with 2 on in the 8th.
Addison Russell, the batter, and a high fly ball, deep left field, that is gone. Cubs lead 5-3.
Fourth. And the Cubs win at 5-3. Sox, first of a 3-game series in Minnesota against the Twins. Jose Quintana in control. Sox win 4-1. The Sox and the Cubs, ladies and gentlemen, what's the date?
April 12th.
The Sox and the Cubs on April 12th, 2016, are both in first place.
Yes! Let's put a recording of this show in the time
Sox are going to win the World Series. Yes.
Both,
Sox versus Cubs, and the Sox take out the Cubs.
They just need to go on strike today for the rest of the season. They're both off today. Bulls in New Orleans, they beat the Pelicans. Their season is mercifully over tomorrow. But also starting tomorrow is Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Hawks, they defend their title tomorrow, beginning in St. Louis, 8:30. Good old JR, Jeremy Roenick, will be here a little bit later to preview.
I love Roenick.
That first round match.
Jeremy Roenick coming in here in 1 hour. Blues Traveler, 9 a.m.
And with the end of the basketball season upon us, it is official now. The LA Lakers are officially the worst they have ever been. Their record is horrendous. Their scoring totals are embarrassing. They haven't even fathered any illegitimate babies.
Oh, they're losers.
Sports brought to you by Chicago Harley. If you're looking for the largest selection of new Harleys, look no further than Chicago Harley Davidson. 2929 Patriot Boulevard in Glenview. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Do you remember we sent over hockey great Jeremy Roenick to confront this guy, Thomas West, that's been giving me a rash of crap?
Hey, Thomas West, Mancow told me that you said some bad to him. I'd come down to kick your ass if you get near him. You got it? You got it?
Oh, I got it, all right, yeah. Big deal. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'll have...
You're a tough guy. You're I know you played hockey, okay? You and your
see all these hair products around here? See all these hair products? They're going to be to you after I get done with you.
Let me tell you something. You one of those products right now, I'll take a baseball, but not a hockey stick, because that ain't I'll take a baseball bat to your skull. You got scars all over your face. Your teeth are one way, the other is the other. You got two teeth. I don't know.
And that's how you're going to look in about 10 minutes.
Hey, this is Jeremy Roenick, one of the baddest asses ever to put on a Blackhawk jersey, and you're listening to Mancow on the Loop, one of the badasses of all radio.
Well, you must be a girl with shoes like that. She said you know me well.
I know exactly what they mean. So a week of openers and home openers, my favorite time of year. The 1-1 pitch inside ball 2. And watch Harris at the plate. As he strokes his wood, notice his thighs. They squeeze and stiffen, bursting upon his trouser seams, surging like breakers pounding a quiet shore. Martinez set, kicks and fires, breaking ball, just catches the inside corner of the count evens. And as his thighs crook and flex as he bends, his stiff and durable hind part gesticulates, wigwags, as if to say, how do you do? To the pavilion seats right behind him. And I have the luxury of using my binoculars now to get a closer look at the fine art, the sculptor that is this man. And I notice a warm stream of salty brine trickling its way down the neck, slithering to the bushy, abundant, shaggy chest mane, only to be absorbed like a Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
7:27 at the Loop. Good time for all of us to smoke some weed. I mean, if we did that kind of thing.
Tired of this town again.
Come on, Al. Come on, Al. It's got to share.
I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never grow. I'm tired of screwing up, I'm tired of going down, I'm tired of myself, I'm tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes, honey, put on that party dress, buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with
The dog whisperer. Caesar got in trouble for animal cruelty. He's been cleared of all charges.
right.
You know, I'll tell you, we got a dog whisperer right here.
We do?
Al Roker Jr. You see the women he talks to. Come on over here, baby. I'll buy you fudge. I'll buy you all the candy you can handle. What's up, Matt?
Hey, how you doing? Morning.
Fannie Mae for big, fat, white Fanny. That's what Al likes. He doesn't even care. Look, he's just sitting over there getting high. It's okay, Al. What's up? But you see, he gets high and then he has the munchies. And then he just goes in and he clears out a 7-Eleven. And then he's going to lose another foot to the diabetes. Man, I'm going to call your other foot Doug Banks so you remember. So you remember to stop being like that. Matt, hello.
Soon.
I want him to be reminded of what happened to our friend Doug if he keeps eating like that. What's up, Matt? I don't want to bury my friend at I don't know 35 if he keeps going. What's up?
I wanted to guess the morning movie.
Yes.
Is it This Is the End?
No, sir. No.
That was such a good movie.
No.
It was so good. It was so funny. You didn't like it?
I haven't seen it.
You'd love it.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's great. Right up there with Freddie got fingered.
Have you
that was
seen
great.
It? You have
What?
to see
Daddy,
this
would
is
you
the
like
end. It
some
was so
sausage?
good.
Okay, I
Daddy,
gotta smoke some more. Brian Adams canceled a show in Mississippi because of, I guess, men and women or whatever. Men dressed as women can't go in ladies' rooms or whatever the law is. But no Brian Adams concert. Mississippi, huh? Bigotry's looking pretty good right now. Mad TV is coming back to TV.
It is?
And yeah, it's going to be on the CW where they know comedy.
Huh.
Donald Trump's ex-wife, Marla Maples, sent home last night on Dancing with the Stars. Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds, she says their marriage didn't last because they were both actors, and they were very competitive.
Yeah, I could see that.
Ryan Reynolds competitive with Scarlett Johansson? Really?
I think he was just too hot for her.
7:30.
Oh, I love to in the public toilet, man. I dig that smell.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
Turn that off. 6 days until the government steals more money from you. 12 days till Game of Thrones.
Yes!
Is the bastard back?
Oh, he'll be back. HBO says he's dead, which means he's not dead.
26 days until you remember your mama. 45 days until Memorial Day. And 283 days left of incompetence and moronic behavior. Oh, excuse me, hope and change. Let's go this is for Kiss tickets. Come on, Brian. What do you think it is, the mystery movie? Come on, Brian.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
What's up?
I think that movie is Detroit Rock City.
No, Brian. Is your name Brian or Brain?
Brian.
Okay, I just want to make sure because apparently
That was a typo.
I wonder who's on the phone.
our phone girl, the college girl that's answering the phones, I don't care. I'm still going to, put a baby in her. But apparently she's just not. She wrote Brain because she doesn't have one. But it's not important. She has other things about. Dan, hello, Dan.
Mancow, you crazy bastard. Love your show.
You son of a. Hang on a second. This is for Kiss tickets. What do you think it is?
Half baked.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yes, you win! Yes! Shama like a
60-minute
mina.
reading, $39.95 club only.
Shama like a mina. Mama say.
Yeah, I
Sarah
guess
Marcus.
I'm supposed to talk to a psychic.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
That is. What's your first name and your date of birth?
Kamish, and my date of birth is 9/12/73.
Okay. What kind of stuff are you interested in talking about?
Can you do the Terrence card?
Terrence.
No, I'm actually a clairvoyant.
What
You
about
do the Terrence card.
relationships?
Okay, we can do that. What I need you to do, though, to help me get into a trance, I need you to start doing a chant with me. If you just repeat this after me. Mama May.
Mama May.
Mama May.
Mama say. Mama ma.
Mama sa.
Mama May. Mama ma. What is it? Mama May. Mama ma.
Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama sa.
Yeah, just keep doing that though.
Mama May, Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama sa. Mama May, Mama sa. Mama May, Mama sa. Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama
740 at the greatest rock and roll station on earth. This is The Loop.
Get a rhythm
May,
going.
Mama sa.
Mama May, Mama sa. Mama May, Mama sa. Mama May, Mama sa.
Molly sa.
Yeah, keep on doing it.
For how long?
Just keep. Well, okay. I'll tell you what this. I'll do that, and you can do. I wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. You do that. Ready? Mama man, mama sa. Mama man, mama sa. Mama man, mama sa. Mama man, mama sa.
I love animals. I get upset about that kind of thing. That's why I don't like hunting either, except in Wisconsin. Because the state of Wisconsin passed a law making it legal for blind people to hunt. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the deer dig it. Deer walk right up to these guys. Moo.
I got to get to this guy who saw Guns N' Roses. Brad.
Mancow, love your show, man.
Thank you, pal.
I want to call in and say, yeah, that concert was awesome.
It was awesome.
Bad thing is about music nowadays, it lacks balls. That concert did not. I mean, it had fire, explosions. The music was awesome. It rocked.
And it didn't bother you. Now, you saw him in Vegas.
Yep.
Where in Vegas?
We're in Vegas T-Mobile Center.
Was it a pain in the ass getting in and out, or was it everything was organized well and it was good?
It was pretty organized. Yeah, it was pretty good. I got to say it was pretty good. I just can't wait for this concert here in Chicago. It's going to be kick-ass.
Well, as you know, the Loop is bringing Guns N' Roses to Soldier Field.
Yep.
Yes.
July 1st.
July 1st. I think we're having tickets every day. Hopefully you can win them. But did it bother you, the show you saw, he was in a wheelchair, right?
He was. He still belted it out, though, man. He was good, /rock.
The wheelchair didn't bother you?
Did they say anything like Slash and Axl on stage about being back together?
They did not.
Oh,
nothing.
How was the Sebastian Bach surprise?
That was cool. My Michelle, yeah, that was really awesome. That was awesome.
What song was the highlight for you?
Oh, man. I mean, obviously the Paradise City Encore was awesome. Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
I would say the Encore, everybody just got nuts.
Awesome. Brad, thank you for calling. Bring him in. Come on. Bring him in right now. Let's do this. There he is. Come on in here, man. Get him on that mic right there.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Is this Leonard Lipschitz? Is that who? What's your name, sir?
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell? I'm Mancow, All-American Badass. Dan, glad to know you. How are you?
I'm great.
What are you doing today, son?
I am bringing you guys food. We have salad from Salata.
What are you guys laughing about? What are they laughing at?
Just your.
The way you talk to him.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, the reason they're laughing is we're just going to do it. I'm going to need you to take your pants off.
It's done.
Okay.
Oh, my
Rip those
God,
pants
really?
off.
Well, he's got a sneeze guard around.
Kathy, I know you love popping those pimples. Will you get those ass pimples first? Do you like popping pimples on your boyfriend's back?
Bill, he doesn't get pimples.
Oh.
He's got perfect skin.
Neither do I then. You know, Kathy.
Yeah.
Excuse me, salad guy. I'll be back. I was thinking about
Salad guy.
imagine me and you. I do. Think about it day and night. Did you see that ass? Look at that salad boy. You don't get an ass.
You don't.
You don't get an
They
ass
are
like
right.
that. You don't get an ass like that eating salad. Okay.
Right. Did you bring something with carbs?
That's straight
some
up
meat?
Euro ass right
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to eat that sideways pita. I took a picture of my Arby's sandwich yesterday.
Yeah.
My wife thought it was some girl's nasty area.
They have Euros now at Arby's.
What?
They have Euros at
God,
Arby's.
they'll do anything to get the Greeks, won't they? First, they started out being bottoms, and now this. This song was number one in Chicago on this day, 1968. So how'd you get into the salad business? Were you a cow in a past life? You just enjoyed grazing? or-
No, I went to lunch one day in Houston, fell in love. I was in the restaurant business, private clubs. And
Now, did you go to Houston's, the restaurant, or were you actually in the town of Houston?
in the town of Houston.
Yeah.
So I'm from there. And
You been to that Galleria? One of the great malls.
I have, yeah. We have a
Did you ever eat
Salata
it?
there.
Did you ever eat it? You have a place there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't
Oh my God,
personally. That's the
Mancow,
corporate.
stop everything.
Yeah.
Stop
Let's
everything.
take a trip, huh? They got a
No,
great
Mancow,
opportunity to-
stop
Yeah, what,
everything.
what?
Did you see his lips? He has lips like you.
Wow.
Really luscious, hot lips.
Want
Could
that?
you and Mancow make out?
No, I'm not going to kiss him, but if you want to kiss him, Leslie, I'll ask him.
Okay. Could you ask?
You don't have to be shy. It's okay. He wants to kiss you.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah,
Okay, I
Leslie's
love that.
very shy.
Saw him dancing there by the record machine.
How kick-ass was this one?
Knew he must have been about 7.
Joan Jett and the Blackheads, number one on this day, 1982, with this remake.
Play my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me. Yeah, me.
155 years ago, what began? Kathy.
I have no idea.
155, of course you do. You just got to think about it for a second. 155 years ago, what happened in America? 155 years ago. Well, you know, it was the beginning of the Civil War.
Oh, right. That.
And the first shot was fired at Fort Sumter. You've heard of Fort Sumter? You remember that from school?
Mm-hmm.
And who fired the first shot? Abner Doubleday. Abner Doubleday fired the shot that started the Civil War. Abner Doubleday invented what?
Baseball.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
That's your history moment. Now let's get back to the salad guy. There's
What's
no
the name
way
of your
we're
place?
Yeah, how did everything go when you went to the Mancow show today? Well, the first thing they asked me to do was take my pants off.
Well,
then this big Arab-looking guy in a socks cap wanted to kiss me.
Kathy, would you like me to toss you? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, is this a restaurant?
Yes.
I was in the other day. I want to compliment you on the salad that I had.
Well, which one was that?
The side salad.
Okay.
And it was expertly tossed. And I just wonder, how did you learn to toss a salad?
I don't know.
What's the best way to toss a salad? Kathy, seriously, what's the name of your place?
It's called Salada.
Salada. And you have a lot of salad.
We do, yes.
Yeah.
Over 50 toppings.
Whew.
Wow.
House-made dressings.
You know what? I'll give you my own dressing, Kathy. I got 20 cc's for you here, just the most delicious dressing. Would you like me to toss your salad for you, Kathy?
Yeah.
Sir, when a new inmate comes in and he wants some drugs, how do you initiate him? The guy goes, well, the first thing I do is make him toss my salad. We don't need a death penalty. We got the toss salad man. If I had a choice right now between the electric chair or tossing a salad, I'd be like, so where you plug it in?
Oh, Al, stop that silly dancing. What the hell, you think you're what do you think? You're with the Obamas in Uganda? Stop it. Can't resist. He loves it. He loves it. I'll do it too. I don't give a shiznit. I can dance real funky. Speaking of funky, I got to get better wipes. I got swamp ass going right now. No, I'm getting.
I have some if you need them.
I'm getting greasy for this big salad. What's that, Al? Stop it! Don't talk over his music. He doesn't like it. Coming up, some more hard rock. You like hard rock? You like hard rock, baby? You like hard rock? You do? Yeah. Yeah. You want it harder? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do it. She loves it. She loves the rock and roll. Baby loves rock. 7:50 at the Loop.
Summer night.
This is Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
How do you go for years? How lazy do you have to be? Seriously.
Well, there's how can you get them out? They're
And
stuck
I bet in his part of town you smell something funny there too. I bet it just smells funny with the dead squirrels.
I try to get them out every year. Try and do something to keep them out every year, and they keep.
You should have put like a
They're
walnut or
vicious little
something by the
bastards.
They
hole.
are mean little bastards. They're tree rats. They're tree rats. Really.
Today on Great Italians, Columbus. Columbus proved that the earth was round. If Columbus were alive today, it would be his duty to debunk the popular misconception that Kathy the Greek is flat.
That's right. If he were alive today, he would prove that you are not flat, Kathy.
That's right.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
Peter Gabriel, still one of the great videos, right? Sledgehammer. July 9th at the United Center. Another one of those heartbreaks, all those last couple shows. If you're going to be on stage, is it your duty to not be a slob?
Yes.
Is it your duty?
Yes.
If you are a rock star.
You're providing a service.
I mean, some of these
your-
people
for
that
your
would,
fans.
that would
Your
get
fans
on
are your
stage the way they look,
customers.
it's shocking to me. Al, which reminds me, I'm not going to be able to bring you up on stage at our show at the House of Blues.
Oh, okay.
I just can't do it.
I got tickets for that day.
8:02 right now. I'm the Mancow. Sports headlines,
A near no-hitter at the Cubs home opener.
April Rose. Sounds dirty. What are we doing? Are we doing more Kiss tickets, or are we doing Guns N' Roses tickets? I got to check. Do you know blowing smoke up your you-know-what? You ever hear that?
Yeah.
Don't blow.
Where does that come from?
Thank you. They used to give enemas like that.
Really?
Yeah. Tobacco enemas.
Really?
They used to do it if you were drowning. If they pulled you out of the water, they would then blow smoke up your backside.
Apparently it didn't work.
Do you know that until 1977, there was a Yacht 1? The president had a yacht until 1977 when Jimmy Carter said, I don't need a yacht.
Wow.
How cool would it be if, there was like the Trump yacht coming with big
We'll
Trump
bring
on
it
the
back.
side?
woman and his best friend in bed and have.
Sounds dirty, but it's not. April Rose coming up. And I want to talk about that guy, The Rock. You guys know who The Rock is? Not the actor, but the guy in Chicago.
No.
Oh, you don't know David The Rock Nelson?
Oh, sure. Of course
The
I know
weirdo?
him. Yeah, he's so strange. He loves horror movies.
He stalked me for years.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. I'm great in bed. You can spread me out, and it gets hot when you're underneath me. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
I can feel no sense of measure, no illusions as we.
There hasn't been a time when I've been on this planet that his voice didn't move me and inspire me. One of my favorite voices of the rock era. John Anderson, the voice of Yes, joins us tomorrow here on the Mancow Show on the Loop.
Mancow.
David, The Rock Nelson. I got this hateful email from you, sir. What's the problem?
Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to send you a nice one. I felt bad after that, but then the box was full. I couldn't leave it. My mom likes you. And I felt bad for her, saying that. I was kind of in a bad mood, and boy, I don't know. I was going to send you a nice message, and then all of a sudden I started remembering things, and then I got ticked off.
Wait. What, first of all, what have I possibly done to you, sir?
What happened was I was remembering the time in the cemetery when I got almost stranded in the cemetery at Cowboy Ray's funeral.
Not my job to take you home. I was with my wife. I don't know how you ended up out in the cemetery. Why was it my job to take you home?
No, none of your guys from your show could drop me off, and it was snowing. It was cold.
A friend of ours died. His name was Cowboy Ray. I was at his funeral with my wife. Mm-hmm. They were with their families.
Yep.
And I didn't hear anything about you being stranded until after the fact. You asked me for a ride, and I said no.
Okay. Well, then I asked him, your producer, if he'd give me a ride. I asked the other guy. I asked about 5 or 8 people. About 5 people.
But why?
I was stranded. I had to get a ride from the funeral director. The guy that drove the hearse, he gave me a ride in the hearse.
Listen, you keep smarting off to me like you did in this email, and you'll be riding in a hearse again real soon. Now listen, buddy. Your email was very hateful.
Yeah.
And you're mad at me because you couldn't get a ride home from a funeral. You're mad at me because you didn't plan for transportation?
No, I'm not. I was thinking about how I almost got stranded in the cemetery, but in a good way, I did get a ride in a hearse for the first time in my life.
So what is the problem?
Wow. So that's the good thing. Well, I guess I was in a bad mood that night, Mancow, and
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you want to come in here and fight me?
Not now, I don't.
How old are you?
I'm 52.
Do you still live in your parents' basement?
No, the basement got flooded, but
do you still
live upstairs now?
But you still live with your parents. All right.
Basement flooded.
Du hast mich. Du hast.
I'll tell you what, this guy or anybody else wants to mess with me. Hey, how about you, Salad Boy? What's your name?
Dan.
What is it?
Dan Campbell.
You think you could take me in a fight?
Probably not.
I didn't think so.
That's right. He's
That's
an
a
American
smart man right
badass.
there.
Right. Absolutely.
What happens when people mess with me? I don't care who you are. What happens?
You kick their ass.
That's right. I punch them in the face.
I want to kick your ass until your head falls off.
People's heads fall off. I kick their ass so hard.
Then I'll kick your head and kick your ass.
And then I kick their head around like it's a soccer ball.
I don't think it got the message. Open the door, sucker.
I will kick your ass.
It's
Mancow.
Here to kick your ass.
Let me help you?
I'm calling about the job.
Okay, did you fill out an application?
Yeah, I was just calling, though, to see what the draw is there. Because I'm going to sell the out of those cars.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a little revved up. I've been selling automobiles my whole life. My daddy sold automobiles, my granddaddy, his daddy. his mother, my cousin's cousin, and then his grandpa. So selling cars runs in my family. I'm going to sell the out of those cars. So I was calling basically just to see what the draw was and
the draw.
You know, what kind of demo I get and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. What is your name, sir?
My name's Rusty Cooter, man.
Rusty Cooter.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. They sure are going to buy those cars when I'm selling them.
Okay.
It's all about energy, man. My granddaddy's daddy taught me that.
So I will leave a message.
Well, ma'am,
He'll give you a call.
Well, let me ask you this, ma'am. Do you know what the draw is there?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
The draw.
Because I'm not going to come work for anyone unless it's a good enough draw. You know what I mean, ma'am?
Yeah, that will be something you have to discuss with your future manager.
Because you know what I'm going to do when I get there, right, ma'am?
Right, sell cars.
What am I going to do?
Have a great day, sir. You're going to sell cars, sir.
No, sell the out of those cars.
Okay, sir, so I will definitely leave the message.
Ma'am, let's hear a little energy there.
Sir,
I want to hear some energy, ma'am. If I'm going to be working somewhere, I want to be working with people who are full of energy, ma'am. I'm going to be working with you pretty soon. Let's hear a little energy.
Okay, sir.
So what am I going to do?
I actually have to answer the other call.
Nah, don't worry about those other cars, ma'am. Are those other people selling the out of your cars?
Okay, sorry, sir. I have a customer in front of me, so I will leave the message.
You better believe I'm going to sell the out of those cars.
One moment. Thank you for calling.
I was wondering what the draw was in there.
I guess you'd have to come in here and talk to somebody who makes commission, and they'd be able to say that, I guess, if they chose to. We don't discuss pay plans here.
I'm coming in there to get a job because I'm going to sell the out of those cars. I was just telling that lady, but I need to know what the draw is. I need to know if there's an expense account. I need to know if there's a demo. A lot of information I need to know, sir.
Yeah, you need to come down and talk to somebody in sales, sir.
You don't have any energy. You're not in sales, are you, sir?
Sir, if you're interested in a job, I suggest you come down and fill out an application, and then process paperwork from there, sir.
What I do, sir, is I sell the out of those cars.
I'm telling you what, if I was Glendale Nissan, I'd hire you. Are you kidding me? That's the guy I would hire.
Uber has agreed to pay a $10 million settlement against claims that it was doing poor background checks. Yes, the money is expected to arrive in a silver Kia in 4 minutes.
This is your friendly morning show announcer.
Yep.
Around here, we all have various chores.
That's right.
Mine is using my voice.
Yep.
Al Roker Jr.'s job not only entails doing sports, but taking out the trash.
That's right.
Just last week alone, he took out a total of 1,202 pounds of fat white women.
Yay, yay!
That's right.
Mancow. On the world's greatest rock and roll radio station, 97.9 The Loop.
Come here, you hippo. Slob on that knob like it's cone on the cob.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Now here is what you say, so sing it while you may. Here's a silly jingle you can't sing in night or noon. Here's the words, that's all you need, cause I just sang the tune. Yoy! I'm the one you can have.
As a chubby chaser out, an occasional catcher, what was better for you? The Sox opener or the Cubs opener yesterday?
Oh, the Sox opener by far. There's not no comparison.
Yeah, if you like fat girls, that's the place.
No.
Can't she dance up a hill? No. Hey, Evan, hello.
Mancow, love your show, long-time listener.
Hey, you got the Mancow. Go ahead.
All right, so I have a solution for the squirrel problem in the walls.
Okay.
Yes, go, please.
One thing to do is put a radio next to the walls.
Yeah, you put Brandmeier on there, them squirrels will leave.
Then I'll leave the damn house.
You put Mancow in there, they start breeding and having parties, smoking little joints. Ooh, I do hate them. I do hate the little bastards. You're with me, aren't you, Al?
Yep.
Squirrels. All we really are is squirrels. We're being hunted, we are squirrels.
Squirrel facts! Squirrel facts!
Squirrel fact time! You have some in your attic, and they know about your sex swing. They can dig really fast, just like El Chapo, without the tacky shirts. They say stuff to you about Satan after you drop acid. Acid. They live in hollow trees and they have sex with Keebler elves, and their babies are freaky. If you staple enough dead ones together, you can make a coat, and then April Rose, the Loop Calendar girl, will have sex with you. The Palins call them good eating. Squirrel facts. A squirrel's diet includes seeds, nuts, mushrooms, twigs, and bark. Exactly like Michelle Obama's. She's so fantastic. Yeah. They fat shame groundhogs. They're tiny, covered in hair, and known to be very aggressive. Kind of like my Italian mother-in-law.
Squirrel facts! Squirrel facts!
Squirrels.
To recap, what did you learn from my dad?
From your, I don't know.
No such thing as a free brunch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No brunch.
Well, you talked about that 2 hours ago.
It's right there on the script.
I'm sorry.
Page
I don't have
13.
the page.
Page
I don't
13.
have that
13.
page.
Okay, listen. It's 8:15 right now. Thank
Right
you.
there.
Yeah, squirrels. Oh, no. After that. No free
Dad,
no free
No
brunch.
free brunch. Okay.
What was my name in Hollywood when I was nailing starlets and I told them I was the bastard child of 2 megastars?
Charlton Hepburn.
Charlton Hepburn, that's right. That's right. You guys are getting it now. I want you to learn some things today with this show, damn it. Okay? Or you'll taste the business end of my business, baby.
We're switching things up.
Oh, man. I did toss your salad thanks to Salata.
Yeah.
Which means a lotta salad, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How many toppings you got there?
We've got over 50. All our
Wow.
dressings are gluten-free, preservative-free, fresh. All our chicken's cooked in-house.
What is gluten?
Nobody cares. You know, the thing is, you'll never hear
He's a guy in Boy
you'll never
Scout.
hear a Mexican say that. You know what I mean? These people work their asses off. They run everything in Chicago. They do all the work in Chicago.
Yeah.
You never hear, Carlos was talking about that. You'll never hear a Mexican going, "Yeah, excuse me, doc. Is it gluten free, doc?" Who cares? These are white people problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many locations do you have?
We have 2. One in Schaumburg, one in Wheeling.
Nice.
You know, I go to Wheeling a lot to eat. You got the Chins there. You got the Portillo's. You got Deca. DEKA.
Oh, nice. That's a
You get in there, you have
fancy
that beef Toronado.
Yeah,
You
no,
tell
they
them
got a lot
Mancow
of fat people in Wheeling with the chins. That's why they got to have the salad place.
Thank you, guys. That's it. We got to go to break on the laugh line. Al, good job. Usually I like to have the laugh line, but I can't top you right now, so we're just going to go to break.
Thank you.
When we come back, hopefully we'll have an answer to the April Rose question. I believe it's for KISS tickets, correct? And we're going to have sports headlines coming up as well. We should have told the people what's coming up.
Oh, yeah, a near no-hitter at the Cubs home opener.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't not bad.
The world's largest snake has been found.
Are we going to talk about that after the break?
Yeah, when we come back.
We didn't talk about pizza squirrel.
Pizza
You seen
squirrel?
that? Yeah.
I don't want to talk about pizza
that.
squirrel.
Well, we were talking about squirrels for so long.
We got to talk about Elvis Presley's granddaughter as a high-end prostitute.
Oh, wow.
What?
No,
People will like that.
hang on. No, it's coming up. But we always like to go out on the laugh line. Al, what was the line again?
They got a lot of chins out there in Wheeling.
You are fantastic.
On 97.9, The Loop. If you think that cartoon cow from the lactate commercials is kind of hot, you are not alone. This is the Mancow on The Loop.
8:23 with Chris. Chris is calling us from Roselle. Let's all of us say hi to Chris. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Hi,
Hey,
Chris.
what's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up?
Is this the American Badass?
You got him.
Hell yeah.
You better believe it, brother.
Love your show.
Thank you, man.
Love the crew. First time caller, long time listener.
What's up,
brother.
then?
A first-time caller. Well, we are very gentle. We are very. Hey, you hear me?
I don't like
hey.
you gentle, man,
We're
Kyle.
no, I'm going to be gentle with you. I'm always gentle with virgins.
Sounds like it.
Except for Tim Virgin, who likes when I go dry. Seriously, he likes it dry.
He loves it.
A little bit of,
Ew.
a little bit of. But other than that, just a
That's
little.
all I need.
Yeah, that's all you need too. Little. That's it. A little. What I love is
That noise.
Lindsay's going to wonder why this
gross.
mic is soaked today.
All right, my guess is a hot water bottle, brother.
I'm sorry. I am. Do you say hot one? No, my friend, you're so close, my first-time caller. See, and that's how first-time callers don't become second-time callers.
First-time caller, a first-time caller, a first-time caller. Turn your radio down. No swearing allowed. Speak clearly into the phone and make mama proud.
Elvis's daughter, a class prostitute, and you can watch. I'll tell you about it.
Wow.
You scared of snakes?
Yes.
The 26 snake, 26 feet long, was found in Malaysia. They believe it's the longest snake ever found.
What about
Ivanka
you?
and Eric.
You've got a long snake.
I know I do. Thank you. Donald Trump in New York. His kids can't vote because they're not registered Republicans.
Dummies.
Wow.
Whoops. Jane Fonda says her dad, Henry Fonda, used to fat shame her, and that's why she's had all kinds of eating problems. Oh, by the way, just so you know, okay, they're Hasidic Jewish people.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, I made a mistake with Edie's relatives. They came in from Tel Aviv.
Because you say Hasidic.
I brought them some Tums.
Oh.
And Passover is coming up, and I thought she kept saying my Hasidic. No, I thought she was saying acidic.
Right.
My acidic friends are coming in from Israel.
Right.
My relatives, Edie Saldinger, the dear sweet Edie. Apparently, it's Hasidic, which is like totally different.
It's an honest mistake.
Oh, what do I know? I'm a Gentile, a gentle Gentile. Anyway, Riley, Elvis Presley's granddaughter, has a new show on Starz. It's called Girlfriend Experience, and it's about a high-end prostitute who has sex every week on the show. Wow. If the king was alive today, huh? I think he'd be rubbing one out in the toilet, which is how he did it the night he died.
Mancow.
America's psychologist joins us, Jeff Gardier. Doctor, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me, Mancow.
Practical Parenting is his book. I have seen the video, and it was a source of great debate at my house last night. 8 years old. My family over, had about 10 people total. And I was the lone guy that thought that little 8-year-old had killed his father, we believe, and his father's friend. I think he was acting the way a kid would act. They said, oh, he's crazy. Look at him. Put him away forever. He's 8 years old. He's 8 years old.
He is 8 years old. They've ordered a psychological evaluation. Quite frankly, Mancow, everyone is stumped. They don't know why he did this. It was premeditated. And at one point, they floated an idea around that the only reason that an 8-year-old could do something so heinous is because possibly he was abused, but they're not seeing anything in his school records about strange behavior, as you would find from someone who has some sort of post-traumatic stress from being physically or sexually abused. And a lot of reports from family and friends are saying that his dad was well-loved in the community, so they're stumped.
He didn't show any emotion. I do agree with my family on that. They're like, why isn't he crying? He talks about very matter-of-factly that he shot his dad. His dad was still moving, so he went over and finished his dad off. He shot him again. Then he went downstairs and he killed his father's friend. Doctor, what's your theory?
Well, I would tend to believe, first of all, these cases of patricide only happen 2 or 3 per year, so these things are very rare. And Mancow, you're absolutely correct. We're talking about an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I have a 7-year-old, and this guy, all he does is sit on the computer and watch cartoons, and he's an innocent kid. How does an 8-year-old do something like this? Something either happened to him, or there is something that has been desperately wrong with this young man for many, many years, and perhaps people were just not aware of it, some sort of a personality or psychological issue.
Yes.
But I think we need to look at that this kid was in the custody of his father. Now, I'm not going to make any judgments here, but I always find when there are divorces and kids go to their fathers instead of their mothers, that there may be some issues in that family, some deep, deep issues that a child would end up with the father instead of usually with the mother.
So maybe the father was sexually abusing him. Maybe the father was a bully. Come on, be a man, son. Or could it just come down, Doctor, and I hate to be this guy, but here I go. I'm going to do it. You know, these kids, you talk about your kids sitting on the computer. I have friends, very dear friends, who allow their children to play any video game they want. We're talking 5- and 6-year-old kids playing Grand Theft Auto where they murder. Yep. They're allowed to watch R-rated movies where they murder. And some of these movies are very, very graphically violent. Could it simply be that this kid was desensitized from so much violence everywhere?
Well, I think it's a combination of those things. That's a very astute observation. Studies have shown that kids... Well, you're the man, Mancow. There are studies out there that have conclusively shown that children can be desensitized to violence from videos, violent videos and movies and so on. And so in this particular case, if there was something else going on, either some deep emotional issues, some issues over the divorce where he may have been angry with his dad, maybe the kid spent too much time alone, maybe not enough time with his mother, who knows what was going on, that desensitization might in fact have contributed to what was going on with this kid.
People get divorced nowadays with no thought. Honestly, it's not working out. It's not perfect for me. I'm going to get out. And I think about what Jeffrey Dahmer's father told me personally on this program, and also what Dahmer had to say, and so many others. Divorce is devastating to young children, and I really wish parents would work harder at sticking together for the sake of their kids. But, I'm bored. I want something new. I know this isn't just perfect for me, so they get out. It is a tragic story. An 8-year-older, 8 years old, and my family's sitting there going, put him away forever. Oh, man, I don't think it's that easy. 8 years old. Dr. Gardier. Practical Parenting is his book.
And I ran and I said, Dad, Dad. And I went upstairs. And I saw him.
Then you saw him?
And then I shot him.
Okay.
And he was moving. So I shot him again.
You think you did touch him? What did you do when you touched him?
Hardcore Henry is one of these first-person movies where you see from the killer's eyes the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Video games through the killer's eyes. Do you think it has a big effect? I've had psychologists tell me that it means a lot. 8:31 right now on the Mancow. I've been told no one gives you anything unless you ask for it. But then again, I never asked for that bit of advice, so why do they tell me? I don't want that. I don't need that. Who do you think you are?
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. I'm great in bed. You can spread me out, and it gets hot when you're underneath me.
It's
okay,
impossible.
perverts, get your mind out of
It's
the
the easiest
gutter
one ever.
now
So
and call
easy.
Mancow. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty,
Yep.
but it's not.
You know, when you meet a pirate,
Yeah.
make sure you avoid eye contact. Thank you.
Did your daughter tell you that one?
Yes. That's a kid's joke. For the first time ever, HBO does not have the best original content.
Oh, wow.
Netflix has passed it.
Nice. I believe
I do
that.
enjoy the first 10 minutes of the new Pee-wee movie.
Yeah.
And then it gets old. Look, that Netflix guy about the killer. What was that one about the killer?
Making a Murderer.
Making a Murderer. I mean, very drawn out, but interesting.
Yeah.
I have Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Netflix like everybody else has. I don't know who originally got the Netflix
Right.
that I have, but
Sure. You're using somebody's password.
somebody
Right.
for 10 years, but or however many years. But I'm amazed at what isn't on there.
Oh, really?
Aren't you? Do you check out their new offerings? Like every week, I'm like, oh, what's new?
They never get new movies.
No, it's like it's lame. A lot of it's really lame, but whatever. They surpassed HBO and Boardwalk Empire. God, I wanted that to be great.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, we're going to tell you how to get out of a ticket. These are actual facts. How you're being hypnotized by everything around you. We're going to talk about that. The middle-aged man's lament coming up. Cokehead Marty needs an eye exam. April Rose sounds dirty, but it's not. And Hillary Clinton told an awkward, well, at least there was an awkward joke with her there. I'm going to play it right now. You know, Hillary and Bernie, and they just really love black people. Every time it's election time. Right?
Right.
Every time they can't get enough black people when it's time to get votes. Does that make you sick, Al, the pandering?
Well, whenever they do a campaign speech, look behind them. This is every candidate.
Oh.
It's the United Nations
It's
standing
ridiculous.
behind them.
Even Donald Trump does that.
time.
Three black guys behind him.
Ridiculous.
I love how Hillary always has to have the woman in the hijab.
Oh, always.
You know,
sure.
in the Muslim gear,
Yeah.
know, or maybe it was a beekeeper. I don't know, but it's just oh yeah, the United Nations behind me, and they're handpicked. Okay, Asian woman, we got Asian. Okay,
Yep.
Asian woman, you're going to stand by Hillary. Black woman, we need a black woman. Need a black woman.
Did you see Laura Bush alluded to endorsing Hillary?
Yes.
Whoa.
Crazy.
It really is crazy. Anyway, here's an awkward joke with Hillary, and anyway.
I heard my name. I just have to say, thanks for the endorsement, Bill. Took you long enough.
Oh, snap! Sorry, Hillary. I was running on CP time.
That's not. I don't like jokes like that, Bill. That's not funny.
Cautious politician time. I've been there.
Who was the other person?
And why did someone have a drum kit?
Bill Blasio, I guess, New York politician.
The mayor of New York.
I loved how Hillary just Subway. It's a great. They're filming her. It's the greatest way to travel.
Yeah.
She could not figure out how to get on it.
Right.
So fake. Jim Carrey gave a tip to a waitress in New York. It was like the bill was $150. He gave her $212 or something.
Right.
But the biggest tip, I guess, is he said, "Don't see any of my movies for the last 15 years." President Obama said his worst mistake was Libya after Gaddafi. Boy, what a flub that was. I think his second biggest mistake was not just blame it on Bush. Roenick! Jeremy Roenick!
What's up, Cal? How you doing? But I can't believe you're talking politics.
No, just for a brief second. Hey, are the Blackhawks going to do it again?
You know what? They got a tough first round. St. Louis is playing as well as anybody.
No.
And
Jeremy Roenick says no.
Hey,
wow.
You know this. I picked the Hawks to win in 6, but it's going to be tough. If they get past this first round, I think they have a really good shot at going all the way.
Well, the Blues are something. I would love them to win back-to-back Stanley Cups, regardless of the salary cap era that we're part of.
Well said, man, Cal. JR.
Thank you.
The key to them winning this first series against the St. Louis Blues is they've got to at least take one of these first 2 games.
Well, they didn't last time they beat them, and they were able to come back to Chicago and win both games at home and kind of sweep
They swept them 4, but how often does that happen?
Not too often, but I will say they have to stay out of the box. They have to make sure they stay very penalty free, and they need a big series from their goaltender.
Jeremy Roenick is the only American-born hockey player to score 15,000 pucks through the net, 15,000 in the NHL.
That's a lot.
Yep. He also made love to more women than Chelios.
Like 1,000 goals a year.
Shoot first, pass later is about him getting laid. It's about him getting laid. He wants
He has the best hair ever.
He punched the Silver Jet in the face.
Really?
Yeah. Over at the taco bar.
Wow.
Right.
Apparently, yeah.
Is that Bobby Hull's nephew?
Yeah.
He also has a fat ass.
They got to fight.
Oh, Jeremy Roenick got a fat ass.
You know who he can outdrink?
Bill Wirtz?
Oh. No, he couldn't outdrink
not
Wirtz.
anymore.
No, he's dead.
Well, yes, he could now.
Bobby Hull?
Not when he was alive.
Yep, he can outdrink him. That's my Roenick. People also don't know he was a world champion Indian leg wrestler.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Indian
and he's one of the few.
You should be my publicist, buddy.
He's one of the few men that lesbians will scissor with, just out of respect for the way he handles his stick.
Wow.
Yep. That's my Jeremy.
He's quite
I wonder if you
talented.
know him. Do you really know him? Does anyone really know Jeremy Roenick?
I didn't know all these facts. Wow.
Neither did I.
Did you know his teeth are not teeth at all? They're actually chiclets that he inserts every morning.
Really?
Yep. All his teeth are broken out.
Good looking chiclets.
Yeah, no, they're chiclets.
Oh,
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's how he helps support the Mexican economy.
Nice.
Yep. Do you know that other players wouldn't get dressed or undressed around him?
They wouldn't?
Jealous of his gigantic
junk.
Of course.
Legendary junk.
Yep.
Legendary. Legendary, Kathy.
Really?
Oh, he may be a honky, but he is hung like a donkey.
Absolutely right. JR, there's not a team.
Do you know he can play hockey with his pants off?
He can?
Yes.
Yep.
He doesn't even need a stick.
Nope.
Just swings.
He doesn't even have to bend down.
No, just a meat hammer. That's how he got 1,000 of his goals.
Really?
Yes. Just a big old meat hammer.
He once got in trouble for touching the Indian head that's on the locker room floor, and wouldn't even stand and near it.
That's my Jeremy Roenick. Do you know him?
Now I do.
Well, you got to know him here on the Mancow Show.
That's right.
Jeremy, anything else to add to this?
No, I think you hit the nail right on the head.
He also played.
You hit it.
He also played with the greatest uniform in any sport in history and the ugliest uniform of any sport in history.
What's the ugliest?
Are you
The
serious?
Phoenix Coyotes.
Phoenix
original
Coyotes.
jersey.
Oh, idiots.
It was. It looked like something out of a bad 80s video game at the time.
Oh, what was that? Jeremy freaking Roenick. And I just had the worst fear just come over me. I hate that. I just had a horrible fear. Are you at my house right now with my wife, Jeremy? He scares me.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. The Mancow on the Loop.
104-year-old man just became the oldest person in the world to get their first tattoo. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Yeah, very good. The tattoo says, "Do not resuscitate."
Mancow. I'm a man, so I'm not real big on emotions. Ronald, are you there? Good. Go yourself. Apparently, he wanted to talk about emotion. Boo. Glad I didn't have to talk to you, Yeah, and don't call back, wussy.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. I'm great in bed. You can spread me out, and it gets hot when you're underneath me. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter
Do it,
now.
Al. Get it out of the gutter.
Mancow, 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
This is for Kiss tickets. Sounds dirty, but it's not. You know the answer, 845. You call us right now.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
How can I help you?
Hey, I need to come in there for an eye exam.
Sure. Well, let me give you their direct phone line and go and do all that.
Well, I just had a quick question.
Sure.
Hey, is there a way to take the eye exam without looking at the chart?
I don't believe they use the formal chart. They use like something called a four-opter, where they kind of give you one or two, that sort of thing.
Hey,
yeah.
But is it something where you could just tell me the words beforehand?
Yeah, they would be able to accommodate for you.
Yeah, because last time I took it, I failed it, and I was just wondering if you could tell me the words beforehand, and then I could pass the eye exam and get my license back.
Well, that's something, like I say, we just kind of help.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I say, they can, whatever they need to do back there, it's just something that's between you and the doctor, when you take the exam. And
see, I have great eyes, but I have another problem.
Okay.
I can't read.
Okay. So you're good with distance?
It's a good point.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You're good with distance?
Yeah, just do a little of this magic powder, and I can see everything.
That's funny.
Hey, not being able to read isn't funny.
That's true. Have you ever tried readers at the store?
Hey, it's not funny to make fun of someone who can't read.
Wow.
I hear you. So, did you need anything from me?
So anyway.
Hey, just if you could feed me the words so I get my driver's license back.
Sure. Well, I'm sure there's like a picture of the chart on the internet.
Hey, I can't read, though, remember? The internet won't help me.
I gotcha. All right. You have a good one, sir.
Oh, okay, that went well. Dark Side of the Moon syncs up to Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Oh, wow.
So when Poe wakes up in Kylo Ren's torture chamber, I'm not afraid of dying. Any time will do. Great Gig in the Sky plays.
Oh, wow.
Us and Them. The word black syncs up with Finn getting Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which is maybe a little racist because Finn is black. But when the word blue is spoken, the lightsaber comes on, and it's blue.
That's crazy.
In Han Solo's scene where he dies...
What?
Yeah. He grabs Kylo's lightsaber. Keep your hands off my stack from money. And when Kylo kills him, when his son kills Han Solo, don't give me...
You didn't see it?
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Well, anyway, and when Rey makes her way towards Luke at the end of the movie, the lyrics "brain damage" say the lunatic is on the grass.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Now it syncs up 3 times during the movie. So the lunatic is on the grass, remembering games and daisy chains and laughs. It's right there as Rey sees Luke on the mountaintop. Pretty awesome. Do you know this lawsuit is still going on? Still. What year did Stairway to Heaven come out? This is not Stairway to Heaven. This is
Sounds just like it.
Another band. It's by Led Zeppelin.
1971.
So the lawsuit is still going on.
Wow.
Here's Zeppelin. But years before Zeppelin. How has that not been settled yet? April Rose sounds dirty, but it's not. We need sports headlines coming up here.
A near no-hitter at the Cubs home opener.
How was it, huh? How was the opener there? April was there. My boy Tim Virgin out there.
Yeah, no, it was good to see them over at the bar before the game, and the game itself was a little dicey, a little touch and go there for a while, but the Cubs ended up pulling it out late.
Nice. Did you guys? Did you get over to HVAC?
Oh yeah,
our friends over there. Anyway, listen. If you're into baseball or not, but there's a website that gets you to lick things at games for money. A Brewers fan licked up puke from a stranger for $100. And a Yankees fan licked the hat of somebody that put their hands down or put the hat down their pants. They got money. $100. Apparently, you haven't been on the internet because this is a big deal. This is a big deal on the internet.
You film it?
Ryan is with the military. David X is calling from a secret base, he says, or at least a secret area inside a base. David X, where are you?
Dulce Base, New Mexico.
And what level are you at here in this base?
Well, I'm actually at level 5 in the alien housing unit.
And what level is it that you've been to where they manipulate human minds?
Level 4, human research,
okay.
Mental telepathy, mind control, hypnosis, remote viewing, astral travel.
So, how do they do it? What is done? How are we hypnotized?
It has to be understood, sir, that all people already exist in a semi-hypnotic state. That's the way in which we are manipulated at all levels. Life itself exerts a hypnotic influence over people.
Explain.
Stress is hypnotic. Shock and awe. It's designed to alter the entire population's thinking about whether or not their mission would be worth carrying out. But true believers, those who are completely have been taken over by the reptoids, have no soul left as a human being. They're not human. And as you see them walking through these areas, killing people, murdering, they're feeding off of the fear and the emotion of these people. That's why they want to kill them.
So the government,
it's their food.
Okay, you're all over the place, David X. You're all over the place. The government uses fear to manipulate us. Fear, the 4-letter F word that has controlled the masses since the beginning of time. I almost have removed all fear from my life. And from what I understand, I don't know how to say this, but there are people that have understood, brilliant people that have understood how fear works. Cheat on your wife, you'll lose everything. You'll lose your kids, you'll lose your house. Behave the way they want you to behave at work, or you'll lose everything. Follow this brand of religion, or you'll burn. Do what the government says, or you will go to jail. Fear. And that really brilliant people that are able to get past the fear, look back, and then no longer are able to understand it. They cannot understand fear because it's such a useless emotion. David X, is that fair?
They induce psychosis. They cause us to seek leaders that will give us an answer to free us from our fear when we don't need those leaders at all.
At first, I thought he was a complete fraud, and over time, some of what he has said I didn't know. And some of it has been revealed to be true. David? We lost him? Well, he calls us. If you're still listening, call us back, David. 8:53 at the Loop.
Bring it. And now, It's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr.
Hey, coming up here in just a few minutes, I want to tell you what car owners are the stupidest. What brand of car is number one with really stupid people?
Well, they don't make Saturns anymore, so that's out. Open wide for Chunky.
Come on.
Home opener for the Cubs yesterday at Wrigley Field against the Reds. And they didn't even get a hit until 2 outs in the 7th inning, but they pulled the game out with a 5-3 win. It was touch and go, Joe Madden. What about that possible no-hitter?
Well, I get no hit quite often. If you've been following me for the last several years, so that's nothing new to me. And I was already standing there thinking, well, if people want to see a no-hitter, come watch a team that I'm managing. It just happens often. So I'm thinking that about the 6th inning, and then eventually it turns around. But I did have a strong feeling that it would turn around.
That's awesome. White Sox big 4-1 winners yesterday in Minnesota over the Twins. The Sox and Cubs currently both in first place, and they both have the day off. The Bulls, they won, but who cares? Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, Hawks at Blues tomorrow. Sports brought to you by Surface and Glass Magic, experts in home and commercial surface repair and graffiti removal. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Five minutes until 9, 8:55.
We got him back.
Okay. No, line's still dead, pal. Line's still dead. Damn it.
Mancow in the morning on 97.9 The Loop. Brought to you by Potholes. Potholes. Picking up cars for almost a century.
Tomorrow, the voice of Yes will join us, John Anderson, and it's going to be great. Is he coming? I guess he's coming back to the Arcata Theater, so that should be a great show.
News. Onesti have he has pictures of
that?
somebody.
What?
Onesti.
Oh, he gets everybody.
He gets everybody.
Yeah, he has pictures of me if he plays his cards right. But I need a little better seats next time I'm there,
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station, 97.9 The Loop.
Josh, the lead singer of Queens of the Stone Age, went after an autograph seeker.
What the do you do? You come to me? Really? Yeah, well, can you come teach my house for free? Absolutely. Go. Well, let's get started. Let's go right now, you loser. You're full of dude. Yeah, you are.
He thinks the autograph seeker is selling his autographs.
Oh, I don't like what you're right. I don't like what you said. Yeah, but am I supposed to sign autographs for them? No. I've signed tons of autographs in my life. I've taken pictures. That's fine. That's cool. Is that okay with you? What else do you need?
Wow.
Hey, so I go over to Larry J. Saldinger, I guess it's near Wheeling, I don't know,
okay.
Long Grove maybe.
All right.
And he's doing my taxes, and there's a tip jar on his desk. Is that should I be nervous about that?
Depends. I should wait and
A little bit
see if you
odd.
get a refund.
He's got a stripper pole in his arm. And then he asked if my wife would put him on the glass for a little more cash.
It's inappropriate.
I don't know. 3% of people in America think the word bumper is bumper. B-U-M-B-E-R.
Really?
Yeah. 3% of Americans think the word bumper is bumper.
But it's 100% in Joliet, so that evens it out.
My bumper is all. So here's the music. Al, this was a theme to a car company. And around the world, statistically, their owners are the stupidest people on earth, according to a study. What brand of car? And I like these cars.
Can we say it?
Yeah.
Volkswagen.
According to a survey. Second, Chevrolet, Lincoln, Cadillac, and then Lamborghini. The smartest car owners.
Okay.
Infiniti, Bentley, Acura, Ferrari, and Jaguar.
Oh, well, they could afford them.
I guess.
They make a lot of money because they're smart.
We are middle-aged men. We can't sing about young girls. Or boys.
David, hello.
Yeah, am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
You were speaking of fear.
Yes.
Are you aware that the Bible says love casteth out all fear.
Well, brother, love is the strongest emotion, isn't it? And when they asked George Lucas, really, what's it about? Kathleen Kennedy and others, they spent billions with Disney to get Star Wars away from him and his asexual neck waddle.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't know. Well, what was your point? I don't know. And well, come on, do you have old fight? He goes, no, it's all in my head. Don't you have notes on what's... He goes, and they're leaving. It's over. And he goes, wait. Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what Star Wars is about.
Okay.
There's good and evil in the universe, and good is a lot harder. And it's true. It's easy. I mean, I talk about this all the time. It's easy to be a jagoff. It's easy to steal and cheat on your wife. Isn't it? It's easy to abandon your kids. It's easy. It's easy to be a prick. So we got to start lifting up and supporting the good guys more. Here's a bad guy. He participated in a riot and went on Facebook and tagged himself in all the pictures. The cops got him, and he got 2 years in prison.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
Hey, Mancow, this is Darius the intern.
Hi,
asking
Darius.
people what is the worst lie an ex has ever told them.
The worst lie an ex has ever told me was that he had never been to jail.
Is that they did not have any children.
Okay, it's two of them. She lied and said that she wasn't in love with another person. She lied that she didn't have a baby daddy, and she lied that she didn't have 4 kids.
Oh, she would never date that other guy because he's her best friend.
That she didn't have herpes.
Chick friend guy. Beware the chick friend guy. Did we do the April Rose? Did I just do the clue again? We should. And now this is for KISS tickets. If you know what it is, call us and win. More sports coming up. ADD News coming up. And a guy that's mad at Al Roker Jr. says he's racist against white people. Al, about you. Can you imagine?
That's cray-cray.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does.
But it's not. I'm great in bed. You can spread me out, and it gets hot when you're underneath me. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Farting in the mosh pits of morning radio. It's the Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
The voice of, yes, one of the great rock and roll groups of all time, John Anderson, joins us live tomorrow right here. Also tomorrow, more Guns N' Roses tickets, more KISS tickets, and a whole hell of a lot more, okay? But John Anderson, this guy, tomorrow. 9:06 at The Loop. That's John Anderson, and yes, here tomorrow on this program. Oh, it's going to be fun. April Rose for Kiss tickets. If you know what it is, call us and win.
Fact: Mancow Muller in the world of Warfare is a level 60 badass. The Mancow on the world's greatest rock and roll radio station, 97.9 The Loop.
Tabloid Tuesday. John Popper, Blues Traveler. He's going to suck and blow next.
Crossing the sky. Lords of doom bring an end to their storm.
Mancow. Bud, hello.
That's what I smoke. I just call about, you talk about racism all the time, and boy, Al don't miss a shot to throw a cheap shot at whites. He calls us crackers, and he tells about just, I like your show, but I get so sick of hearing him throw cheap shots at us. It just, he shouldn't be doing it.
I've never said cracker in my life, son.
Unless you were going to have cheese
You're
and
full of beans.
Cracker Barrel. You said you want to go there.
No, don't you remember here a couple of weeks ago he yelled out, "I hate all crackers" about 3 or 4 times. Sorry
I
about
don't
my stuttering.
recall that whatsoever, son.
Yes, you have, sir. I just think that you ought to stop throwing cheap shots at whites. We're all
You must
humans.
have me
Let's all
confused
be
with somebody else, sir.
No,
But we
talking about
certainly
you, Al. I
appreciate your
listen to
phone
this morning's
call.
show every
Thank
morning.
you, and have a wonderful day.
You too, sir.
Oh, well, what? Would you just use the Jedi mind trick?
I don't know.
I really cannot believe you haven't seen the new Star Wars yet. It's on DVD now, pal.
I know. I got to get the bootleg.
Yeah, I know. John?
Hello.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you doing?
Okay, long time no talk, I guess.
The greatest live
Even longer
performance
since I've seen you.
Well, I'd love. Are you skinny or where are you at? Where are you at now?
Where I was, I'm pretty normal.
Yeah, me too. 9:13 at the Loop. John Popper joins us.
Nice.
Blues Traveler.
Yes.
Was opening for the Stones at Soldier Field the highlight of your life, John?
No, there's been plenty since. I think having my daughter was.
What about where does our relationship fall?
I would say somewhere not quite as exciting as my daughter, but not quite as exciting as the Stones.
Okay. All right.
Being part of Kingpin, every time I forget you guys are in that. I love that stupid movie.
I do too. That's fun.
Yeah, you were great. That was great. Okay, I got
It's
nothing
like
else
a
to
cold day in Pittsburgh, and you just stand there and do the same thing over and over again. I'd love to do that.
I loved when Woody milks the bull.
Oh.
I'm telling you, the song "Runaround." I just brought it out again.
Yep.
Actually, a guy that wanted to come back on this show. Guy that broke my heart. Hey, man, you got the team back here. I want to come back. I'm like, really? You're the guy that badmouthed me to everybody. You're the guy that threw me under the bus to get a new job, and it didn't work for you. And you want to come back? And I just sent him the video of Runaround. He got the message. Son of a bitch.
Wait, Wait, who's this son of a bitch? Who's the son of a bitch who will hurt you, Mancow?
I don't want to say who, John, because I know what you'll do. You'll have him killed or at least have his legs broken.
With all your guns.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'll just be there when he had an accident. He fell down some stairs.
John Popper, Suck It and Blow and Other Sexual Stories from the Road. What? The book is out right now. John.
That's not what it's called.
Oh.
It's called Suck and Blow and Other Stories I'm Not Supposed to Tell, so that all my friends will have to buy it.
I can't wait till you write your Suck and Blow book, Kathy. Hey, can a harmonica stop a bullet?
No, it cannot.
When jamming at the White House, did you smoke a joint with Bill Clinton?
Not a joint. No, I smoked a cigarette though.
Okay.
No,
would you rather
not
have
with him.
Would you rather have a heroin addict, an alcoholic, or a crackhead in your bed?
Well, this was actually more in our neighborhood was what I was talking about because crackheads, they'll steal stuff and be very fast, like trying to catch leopards or something. But when they're heroin addicts or alcoholics, they're all noisy and they like get in a fight with themselves or that imaginary friend of theirs. They're really slow.
You
and
don't
loud.
know.
They're kind of like zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were living in Brooklyn, they're kind of like, come on, I'm coming to get you, shaky. And you could just see them coming, so like sort of slow and friendly zombies that advertise.
How many harmonicas have you given out?
How many you need?
No, he hands out harmonicas like I hand out Mancow shirts, and Rick Nielsen hands out picks.
That's awesome.
What do you spend? What do you spend a year on harmonicas? 7? No, come on, 70, nothing. What do you spend a year? What do you spend a year on harmonicas?
Thousands and thousands of dollars. It's got to be.
Did you really teach Ron Jeremy how to play the harp?
Ron Jeremy knew a little something anyway. I just saw him last
star.
night at my book signing. Ron Jeremy's a sweetie, but he's quite an accomplished pianist.
Really?
Yes, but he sucks on the organ. Thank you. John?
Yeah.
I don't
really
know.
True.
John?
Ron can really play the piano, I'll tell you that. And yes, it is funny that he's a pianist.
John?
Yeah.
I swear on a Bible.
Okay.
And I don't know that
Why
I've ever...
are you swearing at Bibles?
No, on a Bible. I don't know that I've ever done this, and I'm not kidding you even a little bit.
Bible.
I dreamed this moment of the show years ago.
You did?
Yes, and I told Ron Jeremy about it.
So you're having a deja vu.
I'm telling you, and some believe, and now Popper's going to mock me, but I'm telling you, some people believe this shows that your life is syncing up, that things are perfection.
Right.
That's what some people believe deja vu is. I'm telling you, I dreamed this interview exactly, and I remember waking up thinking, how unbelievable would it be that I would be interviewing John Popper, talking about a book. First of all, that guy's not going to write a book about Ron Jeremy.
I don't think I'd write a book either. That's a very fair call.
I'm telling you, very bizarre what just happened. I got chills.
That's pretty awesome. You really dreamt that I would write a book and we talk about Ron Jeremy?
I am not kidding. I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think it was real. It just became deja vu. John, do you remember?
That is pretty unlikely. That's awesome.
Do you remember me seeking you out several years ago to tell you something?
You only say nice stuff to me. This man is one of the sweetest, gushiest people I've ever known.
Oh, thank you. Well,
is it the thing where you told me that if I stop watching porn, I better stop or I'm going to go blind?
No. Suck and Blow is John Popper's book. I'm going to read it and I'll have him back on. But no, I want to call him because we've had everybody play on this show.
Yep.
And everybody. And the greatest performance ever? With tears in his eyes, like rain falling on the floor. He left it all here on the show. John Popper and Blues Traveler.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop. Now it's time for Mancow's ADD News, giving it to you fast and hard and in less than a minute.
Plural marriage suffers a defeat in a Utah courtroom. A federal appeals court has just dismissed a decision that decriminalized polygamy in the state. The ruling is a defeat for the family from the TV show Sister Wives.
Bryan Adams fans will not be watching him in concert in Biloxi, Mississippi this Thursday as initially
they're so
scheduled.
lucky.
The Justice Department says it's reached a $5 billion settlement with Goldman Sachs over those mortgage-backed securities that contributed to the housing housing collapse.
What Donald Trump and Ted Cruz have called for, a return to waterboarding of terror suspects, is being rejected by CIA Director John Brennan, who says even if ordered to by the next president, his agency will not engage in that tactic.
Secretary of State John Kerry visited the official memorial site in Hiroshima, the most senior U.S. official to visit the memorial in that city leveled by an atomic bomb the U.S. dropped.
NASA says its Kepler spacecraft, 75 million miles from Earth, is now back online. It had switched into emergency mode last week. The craft has been on the hunt for planets that are like Earth.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty. But it's not. I'm great in bed. You can spread me out, and it gets hot when you're underneath me. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
What can I do for you today?
Hey, I'm calling about the job.
I'm sorry?
Hey, I'm calling about the job.
The job?
The salesman job.
Are you trying to speak with someone in particular, or...
I was just wondering what the draw was there.
Our draw is, I believe it's $1,000.
Hey, I'm going to sell the shit out of those cars.
We got to get Marty over at Glendale Nissan.
Yep.
Let's sell
You know what?
those cars.
The person who's ready to answer all your questions is currently on the phone currently on the phone. Could you call us back in about 2-3 minutes?
Well, hey, are you one of the salesmen there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, do they have any problems there with the sniffles? Hello?
Hello?
How can I help you?
Hey, we just got disconnected.
Okay.
I love
I
that.
don't know. Was I talking to you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you were.
But I was calling about the sales job, and the guy was letting me know if there had a problem there with the sniffles.
All right. Who am I talking to? Who is
This is Marty.
Marty, cokehead Marty.
Marty.
The V-Man.
And sometimes I have to go in the bathroom and sniff some of this magic powder. It gives me incredible energy. Hey, you know what's up, right, brother?
I'm getting a good laugh out of it. I enjoy the phone call. But,
hey, you have the sniffles too, right?
no, Marty, I don't do the sniff.
Hey, I want to sell the shit out of those cars.
You're sniffling a lot there, bro.
This guy sounds like Chris Andrews who sells our show.
I can tell you're a busy man,
I
Marty.
love
I'm
it.
going to let you go ahead and clear off the coffee table.
Hey, I'll do it right now.
Not the coke part. I meant the enthusiasm part.
Hey, I just have one rule. When I get hired, I don't want to take any drug tests.
Hey, Marty, it's been a blast, brother. You have a great day.
924 KISS tickets on the line. Sounds dirty, but it's not. You know you call, you win. I got to get to this guy who saw Guns N' Roses. Brad.
Mancow, love your show, man.
Thank you, pal.
I want to call in and say, yeah, that concert was awesome.
It was awesome.
Bad thing is about music nowadays, it lacks balls. That concert did not. I mean, it had fire, explosion. The music was awesome. It rocked.
And it didn't bother you. Now, you saw him in Vegas.
Yep.
Where in Vegas?
We're in Vegas T-Mobile Center.
Was it a pain in the ass getting in and out, or was it everything was organized well and it was good?
It was pretty organized. Yeah, it was pretty good. I got to say it was pretty good. I just can't wait for this concert here in Chicago. It's going to be kick-ass.
Well, as you know, the Loop is bringing Guns N' Roses to Soldier Field. July 1st. I think we're having tickets every day. Hopefully you can win them. But did it bother you, the show you saw? He was in a wheelchair, right?
He was. He still belted it out, though, man. He was good, slash rock.
The wheelchair didn't bother you?
Did they say anything, like Slash and Axl on stage, about being back together?
They did not. Nothing.
How was the Sebastian Bach surprise?
That was cool. My Michelle, yeah, that was really awesome. That was awesome.
What song was the highlight for you?
Oh, man. I mean, obviously the Paradise City Encore was awesome. Live and Let Die. I would say the Encore, everybody just got nuts.
Awesome. Brad, thank you for calling.
bicycles, trying to lose some weight. Fat girls on bicycles, trying to lose some weight. She's huffing and puffing, she's huffing.
For the first time ever, there are now more overweight people in the world than underweight people. Yeah. The study was conducted by simply looking around.
Ugly.
That's what we do. 9:30.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your
Hi, April.
loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty.
Thomas is a
But
heavy
it's
breather.
not. I'm great in
Man.
bed. You can spread me out, and
so
it gets
easy.
hot when you're underneath me.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's the highway. Thomas!
Hey, what's up, Mancow? Love your show.
Have you ever been to a Kiss show?
I've been one.
Well, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
Dude, you're on your way to Kiss, I hope. What's the answer?
Is it Blanket?
Blanket is right, yes.
Yes.
I nailed you, brother.
Mancows in your face
Yes.
sports.
Blanket.
With the Uptown Funker, Al.
Yes. Blanket's wonderful.
Sleeping with kids is creepy, the ghost of Michael Jackson, seriously.
It's the most wonderful thing you could do is sleep with a child. Warm milk, cookies.
Paris Jackson
Jesus
just
juice.
got a Motley tattoo on her lip
That's
because she loves Motley Crue.
Wow.
Ew.
Yeah, that's looks like the Jackson family is really doing a good job raising her.
Yeah, wow.
Working out just fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Open wide for Chunky. Cubs win their home opener over the Reds 5-3. Sox win in Minnesota 4-1. They're both in first place. They're both off today. Bulls win. Their final game of the season is tomorrow with the UC. And the Blackhawks begin defense of their Stanley Cup championship tomorrow. First game in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs tomorrow night in St. Louis. Sports brought to you by Chicago Harley. If you're looking for the largest selection of new Harleys, look no further than Chicago Harley-Davidson, 2929 Patriot Boulevard in Glenview. It's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
You know, summer's coming. It may be time for me to get a new hog.
That's it. Ride it in the bike lane.
Hey, you guys groom animals, right?
Yeah, we're a grooming shop. Yes, we do.
Hey, you mind if I bring by my boys
We're booked today.
tomorrow,
What kind of dogs do you have?
the next day?
What kind of dogs do you have?
They're, my boy, between 50 and 100 pounds.
What kind of dogs, sir?
Kids.
Kids?
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
No.
We don't do children.
Come on. I can't afford the barber shop.
What kind of dogs do you have?
They're human children.
Sir,
They
we
just...
don't do,
they-
I'm really busy, and I don't have time to be joking around.
I need them cleaned and haircuts.
We're a dog grooming shop.
Yeah, somebody back there butt one of them dogs.
Wow.
I can't believe she hung
That's
up.
how I want to end every one of my phone scans from now on.
With that question?
Yeah.
Nice.
Lindsay comes in next, and I
Speaking
want
of
to say
phone scan.
that tomorrow isn't promised. Now is all you have. Yesterday is a trap. People that live in the past are trapped. People that live in the future, worrying about things they have no control over, are living in a trap, man. They're living a lie. And now is all we have. And I hope you'll live in the now and suck every bit of marrow you can out of the big bone that is Chicago today. Which is just a ridiculous statement, but
Yeah.
I meant it. I meant what I said. It just sounds silly.
Makes sense.
Suck the big bone that is Chicago. What's my point? I don't think I have one. No, I do. Doug Banks thought he had tomorrow and the
right.
next day,
Yeah.
and he's dead. And he was a friend of ours. He's one of our white hat competitors in radio. If you don't know who he is, it doesn't matter. To you, he's just some guy. To us, he was a colleague. Kathy worked with him for 10 years on television.
Yep.
And we dedicate this show to you, Doug. And I hope my voice finds you up in heaven. Farewell. I'll see you again.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.